sorry. We got a real problem here today. Oh my God. I got problems coming out my asshole. And now Kevin Brennan's gonna come beat me up. Okay. Well, this hasn't happened in quite a while, and I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to say about it. This feels off, too. My headphones sound wrong. Does this sound okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I had a whole new thing today. God damn it.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Okay, I got a real problem today. I don't know how we do a show. This might go 30 minutes and then we're done. And it's been a while since I've come in the studio and something doesn't work. And unfortunately, this is a simple thing. So it should work or it shouldn't work, and it doesn't work. And I'm kind of handicapped without it. We'll see how I can kind of do. Actually, I have another monitor. I could probably figure it out. The TV in my studio has died. The wall-mounted big screen TV. The thing I look at that you guys see when I put something up on your screen, when we watch a video, whenever you see me looking up, I'm looking at a big screen TV mounted on my wall. It's dead. It worked yesterday for both shows. It is a Dynex television set, which used to be the old house brand of. Now we're not even connecting. Now we're losing the. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just falling apart, everybody. Somebody said the 24/7 channel was stuttering last night. Tell me you've never watched the 24/7 channel without telling me you've never. How's the meme go? Anyway, fuck you. And so I don't have a way to watch. I can show you what's on the screen, but I won't be able to see it. So that's not good. That's not good. Anyway, welcome. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know where to start. We clearly can't do a normal show. That's one of the reasons I like doing the morning show is like nobody contaminates your brain. You can kind of start the day and just talk about whatever you want to talk about. Then, you know, once Kevin Brennan's on, it's like there's just... It's like that train crash in Ohio. It's like go outside and try to breathe normal and talk about other stuff. You can't. There was a toxic crash in your backyard, and now you have to address it. Anyway, so now I got to get a new television in here, which sucks because I just spent an exorbitant amount of money on equipment I don't even truly really need. Yesterday I bought $900 worth of stuff to take to AC to do streams there. So I'm hoping they look a little better this time than last time. I got a GoPro Hero 12. I'm gonna test that. I've never used that as a webcam. And then I got one of those ATEM mini switchers. We're gonna see. I've never used it. Because you chain that all. But I didn't know. If I would have known I was gonna have to go buy a TV. Now the good news is TVs are dog cheap, especially Super Bowl weekend, huh? I could probably get myself a 42-inch, 55-inch television for $300 right now. Poor people have, even poor people have like 6 big screen TVs. Maybe I'll get a projector. Maybe I'll just project. Maybe from now on, we won't do anything with real screens. We'll just project. Project. Anyway, welcome to the show. Today's executive producer is Bob Levy for life. Give it up for Bob Levy for life, our executive producer of the day. We're so glad to have him on board with the program supporting what we do here at The Onion. So give it up for him and all of our honor roll heroes. Pour yourself one. Dear God, can you believe it? We're doing it. Anyway, welcome to the show. I don't know what to hit the like button they're saying in the chat. They want people to do, I guess. They want people hitting the like button. Jeru says, I got the projection joke. Very clever. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's paying attention. Anyway, one thing's never been more clear. Chad keeps oscillating between wanting me and not wanting me. With every wave of rejection, he has to go back and go, I didn't want Melton. Literally on Mazur's show yesterday, Chad's like, Melton should come do a set. It's like, holy shit. No. Goss says, I'll pay $169 to ban Fuck You. I'll let that happen. I'm not even against that. I'll let that happen. Oh no, we've made a horrible error over here. Fucking hell. Why is everything fucked? The fact that I have to go TV shopping on Super Bowl week. Like some sort of fucking poor piece of shit. Okay, can we have this? I'm sorry, everybody. More money, more problems over here at the Nobody Likes Onion studio. Okay, is that better? Anyway, what I was saying about the whole thing was Goss said, I'll let Ga pay $1.69 to ban Fuck You, but I don't think Fuck You chat's here. I don't think Fuck You chat's in our chat. And if he does, he definitely doesn't give me $150. And a matter of fact, if he paid $150, I'd undo it and ban you. I'm really not loyal to any of you, and I think you're all laughing behind my back at me. I'm very insecure. This is a work.
You're going to like the way you look.
I don't. I never do, and I never have. People are, oh, yeah, the hump. Can we get to the hump? And first of all, that was a great photo of me. That was a low hump day. That was a lot of the swelling had gone down, or I had just had it depussed. That was a nice hump day. Someday you should see me like over a laptop, maybe on a poker table. I imagine if I really get into a hand, the hump comes out. The hump comes out at night. So yeah. But what I found fascinating about the thing is I didn't know. So I guess Kevin tweeted that picture from AC yesterday. And then he goes on his show today and he's like, why didn't Melton address the hump? Is that why he took a day off? Why didn't Melton address the hump? And then he made up. I swear to God, you can go back and watch MLC. The argument pivoted. Then he made up. Bet me that isn't Melton in that picture. He'll say it's not him, but bet me that isn't Melton. Ask anybody. That's Melton. As if I would go, that's not even me. That's not even me. Mario movie star fingernails is in the photo. Flimsy Greenberg's in the photo. And I would like, in what universe I would go, that's not even me. So I didn't see your tweet, Kevin. Believe it or not, I'm not the one frantic about the other. You're a side piece to me, and I know that might hurt. That might really hurt. You're like a bit. You're like a show bit. This is all for laughs. I don't give a fuck. You know, when you say it, it's hilarious, right? I'm using all these guys. I don't give a fuck about anybody. That's funny, right? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you. But I mean it. I'm not emotionally involved in it and torn up. I'm not checking your Twitter. I follow you on Twitter, but hey, I'm not like, Twitter is, if I'm tweeting, I'm probably taking a shit or in a car, not driving, obviously, on a plane, at a fucking courtroom waiting on documents. Now, one of us is really, really fucked up about this, man. And one of us really doesn't care. One of us has gone through iterations of making up that we're being threatened, hiring security for said made-up threats, then saying you're not going to come at all. Now like it matters that I have a humpback or not. Like you're trying to get people to switch teams. Like if you want to be seen hanging out with a humpback, it's like no one has a problem with anything going on at AC except Chad and Kevin. There's no one there who's going to have a problem with me. There's not going to be anything weird. They think it's going to be like everyone doesn't want to be friends with everyone. Nobody wants to hang out. It's like, most stable-brained individuals are fine being around each other. Even Gino, which you couldn't lump into that category no matter how you try to divide the pie chart. But anyway, the narcissism in him, like he thinks everyone watches every show. Even the shows I watched today's show. I didn't watch the whole show. I mean, who can? It just starts repeating itself. And he doesn't even stay on track. He'll literally be like, Neil thinks he's so fucking famous and so self-important. But let me ask you this. If Melton's been doing this 20 years, it's just like, what? You can't even track. You can't. Like, it's fucking weird. So it's how none of it really has any weight behind it. None of it comes from any true source of... I don't know what the fuck the problem is, man. He's unhappy with himself for some shit. Smokey the Spurk, thank you for your sticker. And he says, are you sure the TV is plugged in? I will check that. That's the one thing I didn't do. I took out the manual. I changed the batteries. Yeah, the people pointing out the hypocrisy of the clip show thing. I mean, it just... I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I know this. Like, if you're really mad about somebody talking about your wife, you don't let it go. Now we've moved on to watching Neil do some obscure webisode of some mental health podcast for snowflakes. I don't know what we're doing. Like, and what's your point? Neil seems unstable and goo-ish. Is that a good adjective for people? Goo-ish. He seems like goo, the human equivalent of goo. H-goo. Oh. You might be like, Patrick, are you high? Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't get through this world. I wish I was as good as Kevin. I wish I could coast through this planet without being affected by weed. But have you been around you people? It's a fascinating character study. This is leftover from yesterday.
Melton's humpback stores food and water for him to survive the desert of Las Vegas. It gives him an advantage over all the other human desert dwellers.
It does. I store up so much moisture in my hump, I have to go to RV parks and let recreational vehicles tap into it for a water supply or to replace their gray water tanks. Ugh. CRT or plasma, it's probably your DVI to RCA adapter. No, I've got those little RF. I got a little RF connector. One of those little Y-shaped. You know the ones.
Absolutely pounding vodka to cope with the fact I didn't get NLO taken down with my mighty 3 strikes against his channel.
Oh, fuck.
But you know what? Fly me out for Hackamania, first class, because I deserve respect. By the way, no one has ever respected me in my life.
Yeah, I just, man, I don't know. I'm watching Kevin's chat. If everyone in my chat, including people that I claim to respect now and like, it's like beloved chatter clowns on me every once in a while, and when he does, I kind of perk up and go like, all right, this seems like a, 70% well-balanced individual like myself. I don't know. Like, beloved chatter's not just a fucking deep pocket pay pig to us. When people are clever. Now, look, Kevin Brennan sucks this guy off like he's the joke writer of the century, and he is not. Let's not let some award that Carlos Danger made up go to our head. But the point is, I hold him in a higher esteem than most random chatters. And then you got people giving you money like Bentley and Vaping Dago and DK and all these guys that give you 20s and 50s and 100s. And you claim to respect them and hold their opinions in high regard because they have money and success, apparently. I mean, they don't, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Beloved chatter might be a fucking idiot running his parents' credit cards up in the basement somewhere, and that picture is AI. Because look at Little Mir. We all thought Little Mir had money and wisdom just because he talked in a way that Chad couldn't process or parse with his little bird brain. But I assume he's not. Little Mir ran out of money pretty quick as soon as his secured and more Visa card hit its limit. I mean, what was that guy doing? Then he shows his house. It's like he lives in a trailer and just had a kid. It's like, stop shoveling hundreds of dollars over to fucking Kevin Brennan. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's bad. It's bad. Little Mir ran those cards up at 29%. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? So yeah, I don't know. Not only are they like clowning on you in the chat, the respected ones, let's call them. But if you take a look at your regular chat, like the general consensus of everyone is like, whoa, KB is fucking lost. And then like your answer to that is to ban it. It's like, okay, Kim Jong mentally ill. What is going on? And then you want to argue about early onset. And then I don't know what happened in the middle. Somebody can call in and explain it. Maybe the phone number's pinned in the description. All the things, 323-825-4990. Chad has some emergency again where he's panicking and texting. I imagine it's something to do with Godfrey or Florentine or TJ Miller. Or Chad's panicking. I don't know what happened. I'm getting blamed for it, but I don't know what happened. And then Kevin gets wind of it. Now Kevin has to get wind of it from Adam, who got wind of it from Chad. Chad had to send it to Adam, who then sent it to Kevin. Why? Kevin has blocked Chad, so Chad can't text Kevin alone. This is what Kevin's done to his life to get everybody. He's forced to hang out with a guy he detests and won't even allow to communicate with him directly. That's who you're co-hosting a show with. So that's fucking dope. So when Kevin finds out what's going on, they all have to keep it hush-hush. Because I have a feeling it's DK. I have a feeling it's DK trolling Godfrey and TJ Miller and Florentine and all these guys on Twitter. I have a feeling it's the thing that I posted today where Chad Zumock has made threats against the children of someone he didn't like what they were saying about him. This is why everyone backs down from this guy, and they're going to come out of the woodwork. Wait until we hear the Joe Howard story. Wait until we hear it. Because that text that I posted on Twitter today was from Joe Howard, another comedian Chad has worked with, and Chad said, I know where your daughter goes to school. Don't fuck with me. I mean, what are we doing anymore, everybody? When does it stop being fucking funny and start being when we all look back and go, the warning signs were there for the shooter? I mean, this is what happens every fucking time. They're like, he told women to kill themselves. He told women he was going to rape them. He told children he was going to rape them. He told grown men he was having internet squabbles with, that he knew where their children went to school. And then everyone wants to laugh and act like he's a loser because he steals credit cards and sandwiches. At what point do we start going, this might be a guy we want to slowly back the fuck away from? You know what I mean? This kind of style. Hello, caller. You're on the Onion program with the Patrick Melton, the Humpback.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, Patrick Melton, the Humpback. My name is James. First time caller, long time fan. I literally just called this number just to see if it actually works. So kudos that it does work. Everyone listening, the number works.
The number works.
It works. Yeah, I have really nothing to add. I literally expected to just go on like a weird voicemail thing and a voicemail, whatever it may be. But Patrick, big fan of yours. Keep doing what you're doing. And I will call back in maybe a few days when I actually have something to say.
Great, man. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, buddy. Bye.
You can't even be mad. You can't even be mad when they're polite about their complete inept personality. I mean, I'm happy with it. I feel like it added to the program. He introduced himself. I thought this would just go to some, oh, pardon me. I thought this would just go to some weird email vortex. I thought I'd leave a message. You get some sort of recording. No, dearie me, you've answered the phone. This is my worst nightmare. Cheerio, listeners. It is a working phone number. He does answer cold calls. You can just call and say anything, including the N-word and insider stock tips.
Fuck you, Fatty Patty. Your humpback is so bad. It fuck you. Fuck you.
Crikey, mate. Your onion hair is looking a little cattywampus.
Cattywampus in it. Crayon bird. Crayon bird? Is it?
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Crayon bird. Says, I did this just to see if it works. It works, everybody. It really does. Hello? Oh, God. Hello?
What is the... oh, wow, this works?
Yeah. It's going to be a
hey,
bit
dude,
now.
Kyle. How's it going, man?
Is this good? Oh, it's Kyle Anderson, the guy who put Chris D'Elia behind bars.
Yep, we got him.
We got him.
We got him.
What's up, buddy?
I've been enjoying the show the last few days. I've been watching on a delay mostly, but I'm watching live today. I gotta know. So, are you gonna fly out Chad Zumock first class?
No.
You don't think he would draw?
Right now, we're in the fucking red. Like, I gotta cover everyone's flight and putting everybody up and stuff. And then my priority is paying comics. And then my priority is paying all the good comics. So yeah, if there's a budget left out, first of all, nobody's flying jet first class. We're gonna get him cargo cattle class. And we're gonna load him in a crate that we're gonna nail gun shut, and we're gonna throw in some fucking Huel and a bottle of water. And we're gonna let that fucking pig hit him with a trank dart like Will Ferrell in Old School. Was that Old School?
Dude, I don't think Chad would love anything more than getting drunk in a cargo hold.
Right. When you're that fucking drunk, you pig.
Days.
Hey, piggy, when you're that drunk, does it really matter? I'll give you a fucking handle of Smirnoff and get in the bay.
I heard on Discord that you spent like $12,000 of the event money on barbecue.
Fuck. I am actually having trouble. I don't know if anybody can help me with this. I need a venue for this barbecue pool party. I was gonna have it at the Airbnb, but now I think I'm scrapping the Airbnb. I think I gotta put up everybody in a hotel.
Buddy, I think you gotta have it at Chonkla's. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the show. Have a good one, buddy.
Thank you. So I gotta find a new play. Now they have this like app where you can like Airbnb where you can like find event space. There's not a lot that's like a pool and a, you know, in the middle of summer. I don't even know. Does this work?
Does this Discord tip thing even work? I thought it would go to some beef patty bar in Grenada.
Kyle is a Las Vegas comedian. Patrick says he's pretty good. He actually lives in L.A. I think he's Jamie Kennedy's do boy. Anyway, Kyle, we'd love to have you come out for the event. I know you have a place to stay, so that wouldn't cost me a goddamn thing. Kyle's a very, very funny comic, so we'd be blessed to have him on the program. And again, I'd be happy to pay for drinks and your performance rather than flying Chad out. That would be better money spent for me. Hello?
This Fatty Patty.
Say it, bitch.
Yeah, I'm Captain Ahab.
Okay.
I'm taking a crap, man. John style.
All right, I've had about enough of me running a second city annex over here. You know, I get it. You didn't have the fucking guts and you learned how to weld or plumb, or you're an electrician or an accountant, or even worse, you're some consultant or nebulous middle manager somewhere in some giant faceless corporation. And you come home at night and you're feeling yourself. Your stupid fat wife is done making whatever casserole covered in 9 pounds of not actual cheese that she calls dinner. And she's passed out with her cats. And now you have a little free time. So you stumble into your office to undo your pants, stroke one while you stare at Instagram models that you follow, and put on your favorite podcast. And then you start feeling yourself and call into the program to try out, to see if what would have been could still be. I have a funny idea. I think it would add to the show. Sure, 6 people have tried to do it fucking before me. Emotional damage is right.
Emotional damage.
We added it back in, everybody. Recognize it in yourself. I've had about enough of these characters. The only people who do it well are Buzzard Bill. What's his name? I don't even know his name. I don't want to know. It ruins it for me. I had a person emailing me today trying to fill me in on some intimate details of some relationship, something, or I don't know that you're who you say you are. I don't believe it. B, no one cares. You're not special. No one cares. C, I'm not going to be played. I don't believe any of it. You're not roping me into some fantasy scenario where I have to be involved in your... I won't. I wish you the best of luck. And may you and your stable of characters have the... How do I can't even put anything up to watch. How do you run a clip show, Kevin, when you can't do, how do you clip show when you can't do clips? We might have to talk. We might just have to run our mouths and see if something sticks. Anyway, yeah, so I've been working on this barbecue thing and then pricing the, barbecue ain't cheap, everybody. So get ready to pony up for that ticket as well. You think an all you can eat barbecue pool party's going to be cheap? Dream on. It might be more than the event. I'm kidding. Cousin IT says, canceled my sub here. Goofballs will pay for me here. I don't know about that. How many gifteds do we have today? 0 mug fugs. Crayon Bird, thank you. Stu's Cluster, which sounds like a horrible name for a tumor. I think it's Florentine, but what do I know? I have a little bit of information that I don't think it's Florentine, but I'm not positive. Hunchback whale support NLO. If I'm a humpback whale, then I'm endangered, right? So, if anybody lays one hand on me, now I sound like KB. Don't come near me. You better not. I swear to fucking God, Melton. Hackamania is just a Ponzi scheme to sell his barbecue. This is true. I've been trying to start a little backyard catering business for a while now. I do have a lot of free time. You see this guy message? This guy messaged me today on or not messaged me, but tweeted at me today. She's like, Patrick, I was thinking about this super tip program. You could turn that into a software as a service and roll it out to other creators, and you may be able to get some venture capital going. To get that popping. And I was like, wow, I never really thought about that. I've just been building this for me. And then he was like, why don't you get focused on that? And I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. Moody doesn't trust anyone else to work on it, and yet he doesn't want to work on it. I've literally told him, let's hire a developer that can work on this. Fuck. 1 week, we get somebody up to speed, and then 1 week of work. Full time, somebody could really knock this out. Moody, I've seen him. I installed secret cameras. I've seen him clunky coding inside of his fucking house. He's a clunky coder. He's not a good coder. Just calling somebody a coder. Don't take the bait, Moody. Don't send in some smarmy free super tip either that I have to put up, because I won't. And then he's just like, well, then I will. Moody can actually put things on my screen from New Zealand, which is not fair. And as a matter of fact, it's a warning to everybody not to use his system. I don't even call it my system anymore. I've been locked out of everything. Moody's a little scamp. Learn to code. Oh, God. So how do I watch... How do I watch anything today if we can't get anything going, Anybody have any ideas? How does a TV die? And I guess that's how it happens. It just works one day and then one day it doesn't. Man, it's plugged in. Even other things plugged into the outlet are working. I moved it just to make sure. I checked the remote. I thought the remote maybe was dead, so I walked up and did the manual button to turn it on. I just feel like I shouldn't be buying TVs in 2024? Doesn't it feel like we're all going to go away from screens? What with the Apple Vision Pro and everything? I'm thinking about just getting one of those with my prescription and doing the show with Apple Vision Pro. Nobody's really doing a podcast full time with Apple Vision Pro. Plus, then you guys wouldn't be able to tell where I'm looking. Oh, God. Moody says, sorry, I'm just running on a low rate of clunks per hour right now. But that's what I'm saying. We need to hire, you know, there's some college kid out there that we could bring in. I just want to watch Moody interview people, you know? Look, the company's making money now. We're flush with cash. I bought Apple Vision Pros to sell to Saudis. What the fuck does that mean? Are you going to be able to fly your drone from an Apple Vision Pro? Because that'll be cool. You know, because DJI sells those goggles where you can fly your fucking drone around. But I really just wanted to watch and make fun of Kevin. And now I can't even fire up my television. I could try to... Oh, you know what I could technically kind of. I can look at the monitor of what you see and then kind of operate it that way. Patreon. I only want to watch him lose his mind, and I want to watch Chad like freak out about. Short show today, too. 2.5 hours. You know, Kevin usually does. But you have to remember Kevin did 2 shows today. So, is he broke? Is he broke? Chicken something. Is that the app? And I have to turn the playback speed to 1.5 because Kevin lags. Kevin's mad that I pause it and talk. I'm mad that he doesn't talk. Again, it's just the worst clip show ever made. It's like, okay, so you're just gonna you can make it work, Patrick. We have faith in your intelligence. And look, bink, we did it. We did it. Now I can only see it by looking over here instead of up here. And I can only see it small, but. I didn't even see the very, very beginning of this. And then my key's going to work. Ooh.
Doing it. I already did it once today, so this is my show 2.
Yeah, they said you were sniping Bob?
Yeah, Bob was furious. They tried the oldest trick in a book. I mean, people already taught me what to do. Is what you do is when you're sniping, you go backwards, so you're not actually doing them live. So if they try to play their fat Mez music, which is copyright or whatever, then you just go back and then you watch it a little bit delayed. And
the lack of understanding that all these guys, the amount of stuff Kevin Brennan worries about that doesn't need to be worried about. They're all worried about music. They're all worried about playing copyrighted music. They think you can lose your channel. All of them. Chad was like, I'm going to play a song so he gets a strike. It's like, how do you think this works? You're playing it too. How does that work? I'm going to shoot this guy through my jaw. That'll get him. What the fuck is wrong with all these old men? I literally DJ for an hour before my show's on Friday night. How do you think that happens? How do you think that? You think I call Kanye first? Run it by the team at Yeezy and Good Music? The fuck are you? They're also afraid of everything. And then you'll like just tell him you don't have to worry about that. His numbers are low because he buys views. And you try to tell him like, hey man, that's not out of animosity and not out of smarminess and not out of, just trying to be the smartest guy in the room. I want you to stop ranting about it. That's not how it works. You're mistaken. Move on to another theory. But he doesn't want to find the theory that is correct. He wants to find the theory that everyone will say, you're right, Kevin. You're right. The numbers are only lower after a stream because you buy views. You're right, Kevin. You're right. And then we like show him 3 different ways that he's not right about it. And then the whole thing changes to, who cares? Melton, 20 years, fat, humpback, Melton, humpback, fat, mandolin, fat, humpback, Melton, fat. It don't even matter. Humpback, fat. I'll show you my numbers. You got to bet me first. Why are you betting me? Why does he want my numbers? Only a nut would be around numbers. Fat, humpback, fat, mandolin, wife, fat, humpback. Did you still want to talk about how YouTube works or? Fuck, man. Like it really is wild. It's like, Jesus Christ. And what if you acted like that when you were, it's inappropriate to act like that at any age, but imagine being 60 and this high strung. 1099. Yeah.
Install Profile Tracker and eDongle on your Fire Stick, and that TV will be good as new.
Profile Tracker, it really works. It really works. Beloved chatter, Chad was right. Melton's powerless without his loop machines and his confetti cannons. See you in AC. Loop machines and confetti cannons. Come on.
Patrick Melton, you humpback white bread whale. We know you got that fucked up back from trying to suck your own little saltine cracker, Vienna sausage dick. Don't act like it was from too much podcasting. You were 11 hours late tonight adjusting the rabbit ears on your Panasonic CRT. We all know better, honky.
It is a thick boy. I mean, again, when did Best Buy sell Dynex? I got this TV when I lived in Florida. So it's been to Florida, LA, New York, Vegas, 2009 probably. So it's probably 15 years for the old television, everybody. 15 years for my big television. It's time for it to go. I'm not kidding. It has a 4-inch bezel on the bottom. It is disgustingly thick. Which is a fact. Restarting the RAM on your router might fix the TV. I don't think that's how it works, Spurgy. BYB podcaster, KB impersonation equals Louis Anderson reincarnate. I used to love to do a Louis. Ugh. No! I'm Louis Anderson! Chad's liver. Who is the one lip threading now? What? Nailed it. Steve C. Man, I had to take my daughter to dance class. Can you please do a Chad recap? Chad cap, please. Drive-by gifting 10 motherfucking memberships. Thank you. Humble Black, 10 members. My voice is... 10 memberships gets a bong. 10 memberships gets a bong. Kevin will hate it. Lucky just smokes weed. If you know how YouTube works, answer me this. Why weed? To get through this. Ray, well, that's a bad. Never mind. I almost pointed to Ray as someone you would want to. Is that the hub? What's going on? What's going on? Fuck. Weed is acceptable? I can't live without it. I've tried, and I don't want to live in a world where we can't together.
You have fun that way. Also, Bob said, and then I finally caught up to when. Anyway, long story short, Bob was like, he fell right into my trap. He's sniping it. I knew he would, and now we're gonna take down his channel.
Oh man!
Beloved chatter was shitting on Husey earlier. Sorry, another melting pause, everybody. Hit the like button. I really lose tonight. Oh, this is going to be controversial. This could get the people talking. I am interested in how do I say this without it being gay? I'm interested in Husey. Now, that could mean a lot of things. Interested in Patrick? To date? No, just to fuck. Just for like mouth and chest stuff. Chest stuff. I don't know why yet. I'm not saying which side. He might be a guy that we need to watch and make fun of mercilessly. We might forget Kevin Brennan's name after we start making fun of Husey. But he does remind me of friends that I have in Ireland, although a little slower and drunker. I think part of it is a language barrier. Like people, I'm sorry, I run into people. They're just like, they can't understand British people, Irish people, Scottish people. They just can't. Like, if Edinburgh Mikey comes to Hackamania, so many people are going to be having a cigarette with him outside and going like, what? What? We have some other Scottish fans coming out, Paul and Laura. You'll go, huh? It's so thick. They're Glaswegian. It drips. And the normal, like somebody like Sketty Tooth John, bless her heart. Jesus Christ. Somebody from Minnesota, forget about it.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Forget about it. So I think a lot of people can't understand Husey. Also, he is, drunk and maybe genetically modified. So I think that counts against him. But he has made me laugh a few times. And the humor is a drier humor that, again, I think if you're not cultured, I'm sorry, I don't know another way to say it, but if you squirt mayo on mac salad in bed at night, I'm just saying, the more humpbacked amongst us who've spent more time reading and learning to code. So we're probably more. I did say retarded slightly. I do think he might be retarded slightly. I do. Oh, yeah. Can I be on Pat Dixon's show tonight? Will Pat Dixon have me on his program this evening? I go over there. He always has this fat guy on that looks familiar. I feel like he's been in movies or shows and stuff. I can't put my finger on it. But also, I watch it for 5 minutes and I go, this isn't interesting. I like it when Pat's just talking alone. I got to get Pat a keyboard for his Las Vegas show. He can't do a podcast without a keyboard. He's got to tickle the ivories. And then maybe we'll have the Stream Elements StreamYard compatible version of Super Tips to test tonight. No, I'm working on a thing you don't need by Friday. Cool.
I said, hey, yay, yeah, a. Hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what is going on? Seriously, what the fuck is this?
Has everyone lost their fucking minds? Imagine. As if anyone gives a fuck about the 4 non-blondes and no flimsy Greenspan. This AI voice tip wasn't me. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't know. I have a feeling nothing. Everyone who's like predicting nothing, I hope you're right. The only thing that could happen is Chad gets a little full of himself drunk. Chad's the kind of guy. I had this happen to me one time. And people in the business will know this name. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. There's a club owner, booker / comedian who books a lot of the clubs, a chain of clubs, but he also insists every once in a while into worming his way into a hosting spot or a featuring spot. And he's an awful comic, and he's a sleazy, backstabbing, shitty comedian. And he's been caught stealing material time and time again. And one night, I think I was at the Tampa Improv, and he was there because he had also entered this Comedy Central thing that I ended up winning. And we were all like drinking at the bar, celebrating, and he said something about somebody stole that joke. And I said, well, you steal jokes all the time. I was drunk. I probably would have never like confronted the guy. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I had my friend Neri called me from Miami and held up his phone, and I heard you on stage do, this is back in 2006 or something, like 5 minutes on Hillary Clinton that I had done. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I heard, you can't even deny it. I heard you do it. And this was like in 2013. I had never confronted him about it. I don't care. You know, like it was political material. It's not even about that. It's just like that's what the guy did. And then he like played dumb and got a little butthurt and kind of like sulked off. And then like an hour went by and he sat at the end of the bar. And this is why people like that, people who are shitty, sleazy people, and they know it, and they have to live with it in their brains, and like they're unhappy all the time and angry and upset, and the only way they can shine is to push other people out of the way. They deal with their emotions in anger. Chad doesn't know how to like fight me verbally or wittily. That's why everything's just, this sucks. This is terrible. It's not good. That's all his brain can't come up with anything else. He's not a creative person. He's a dumb piece of shit. I mean, who steals a sandwich? You're not thinking. You stole a sandwich? So like these people, they don't have an outlet because they're not creative. They don't have an outlet because they are uncomfortable. And so they bottle it up and they feel it too much, just like Kevin, and then it explodes. And people like Chad, you know, you imagine the rage builds. He's drunk. He could explode. And that's what this guy did. He sat at the end of the bar. I saw him drinking shot after shot of whiskey. And eventually out of nowhere, no one was talking to him. I was facing another way talking to somebody else. He took that shot glass and he fucking chucked it at my head. Now he was drunk as fuck. It hit a brick wall, shattered, went everywhere. But nobody knew. But he was having a breakdown. He was having a tantrum in his head. And out of nowhere, had I not like been kind of aware that it was coming, He threw a shot glass. I mean, what a nut. What a nut. And by the way, because you stole jokes and somebody finally said something about it. By the way, the person you stole from wasn't mad. They didn't kick your ass. So you just kind of had to sit in a puddle of your own suck for a minute. And you couldn't handle that emotionally. It's like, Chad, we watch your special. Your special. Make fun of another special of someone else's. Anyone. Throw me out of the ring. Make fun of anyone else's special ever again, Chad. We watched you beg the crowd to clap. We watched you ask for this to go viral twice. Now, you can get hurt when we do that. You can get mad. And you can handle it any way you want to. You can start giving out personal details. You can start doxing. You can point to where people's children go to school. But all it illustrates is that you don't have anything else to fight with. You have to go get your gun. Because you never learned hand-to-hand combat. You can't fight verbally. And I don't mean literal hand-to-hand combat. I just mean he has to escalate it to, again, threatening to rape women. When is this okay? I know where your daughter goes to school. Don't fuck with me. Because we made fun of you? Because you put out stuff that we make fun of? I have so much embarrassing stuff on my YouTube channel, Chad. Go make fun of it. Bed Monkey. The Thanksgiving pie thing. There's some real cringe stuff out there from 2010 from old Melton. Go check it out. And then watch it and tear it apart. The problem is you can't. You don't have the stamina and you don't have the wit. You watch 4 minutes of something, you go, this is awful, I gotta turn it off. Buy my hot sauce, this will be up later. Mud Shark out. I mean, it's shit. It's shit. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. We can sit here and pretend like what isn't is and what is isn't. I don't think that's a fun way to live. Peter Sky Parker diffs kids. Pulper 80. Okay, this guy's functionally retarded. Like, this one needs to be either sent back to the factory or put down if it's organic. I don't know what's going on. It's broken. This one's broken. MMC1, $5. Pat. Guess what day it is? Hump day. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. February 6th, 2024. Year of our Lord.
So they got it all figured out. We're talking to the master to taking down the channel. Literally, the guy who taught everybody how to be a creep, Chad Zumock. Adam, can you put up that picture?
I need some applause real quick.
Yeah. Oh.
This one?
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, so that's the picture of me from Atlantic City. And listen to what Kevin says about it.
That's a hunchback, right?
Yeah, it is. His arms are so small compared to his body.
He doesn't do a lot of. He doesn't use his. Well, I guess he's used his arms to click his thing.
He's using his arms to click his thing. What?
I don't really notice his arm. It's just that it's, you know, I know, and that was last summer. That was last August. So I don't know if it's gotten worse, but can you get a hunchback from sitting?
I don't know if it's gotten worse.
In a chair?
Oh yeah, you can get a bone spur in your. They're saying that you get like smartphone neck from looking down at your phone. People are starting to get like weird spine problems. Millennials.
He does a lot of sitting. A lot of sitting.
It's my primary form of relaxation.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's undisputed fact.
That's a fact, Jack.
Apparently, I tried to get Kristen Carney. She wasn't available. She's dating some.
So they've already bailed. I mean, get back to the photo.
Somebody, I got whatchamacallit tomorrow. Todd Montesi.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I got Todd Montesi, so we're
The
doing
one
it.
and only?
Who's Todd Montesi? I never heard of him.
Oh, dude.
Ray hates him.
Okay, I like the guy.
He got mad.
All right, so MLC will be skippable tomorrow. They're gonna have an outsider.
At Ray for not reposting something once.
I'm in the Todd Modesty business.
Ray was very defensive.
Yeah, I thought it'd be good.
When does he talk about? Wait till he gets to it. He goes, "Why didn't Melton address this on yesterday's show?" He tweeted it after my show, and then he wants to know why I haven't addressed it. I swear to you, I swear on everything in me, for everything that I am, and on my dead fucking parents, on my fucking dog, on my cheating wife, on my home, on every bit of everything that I own, I had not seen that Kevin posted this picture before this happened. I never go to Kevin's Twitter page and see what Kevin's been up to. Things appear in my timeline. I see him or I don't. The fact that he's freaking out, it's the same as the Carl Mandolin thing. Remember, he's like, I saw this last night at like 11 o'clock. Why has nobody talked about this? It's like, because it got posted last night at 11 o'clock, probably. He's like, why has Melton not done 10 hours on this? It's like, first of all, it just came out. Second of all, it's not. I mean, I can't with this idiot. I did it, and he didn't see it. He hasn't issued a statement.
He goes, let me know the dates. I said, I book it that day.
When does he say it? When does he say it?
Like, you can do it right. I didn't say you could do it right now, but basically, like, you can do it right now, dude. Do it. We're doing it.
You should do that sometime. Somebody says when? Right now.
No, right now. I'll send it to you right now.
Three bubbles, the link.
But then I realized Ray's doing his Todd Modesty. You exactly.
I when you break up with men.
Oh, here we
go.
go.
There's like a.
So Melton, Chad, what's Melton's problem with you exactly? I mean,
now everyone who's watched this show, and thank God, we're getting a lot of people now who've been here 11 months, a year. Like, you've been around, man. You know how everything with Chad played out. From the moment Chad and I were getting along, people who listen to the show will remember this quote. I said, if Chad was spending the night in my house, I would lock his door. I would lock him in his room. I go, I don't have a problem with Chad, but he's the kind of guy, if he was spending the night in my house, I'd have to lock him into his room. So everybody wants to go like Patrick turned on Chad. It's like, I've always known Chad is a giant sack of shit.
And I know the obvious, but what specifically? He seems to be obsessed with you lately. Every tweet he mentions you. What's his problem?
Well, this is all just getting in Chad's head before AC. It's just, I know Chad's eating Chad alive, so I'm just having fun with that. And I have no problem saying that out loud because it won't stop Chad from eating Chad alive. Chad's got a brain disease.
I when you break up with men, like there's like a sense of rejection. So when I decided I didn't want to deal with this guy, because I was actually mad at myself because I really.
Is Chad an expert at breaking up with men?
I went out of my way to be nice to him.
I went out of my way to be nice to him. I walked in, he was face down in a bloomin' onion, drunk as fuck, on a Tuesday night. He didn't even hear me come in. And he's like, oh, I didn't know anybody was coming tonight. He was shit-faced with a bottle of vodka on the table. We had an hour-long conversation about Eddie Ift. He stumbled into his room with his bottle of vodka and all his Outback. He proceeded to drink 3 more bottles of vodka that weekend, took every glass and mug and cup and bowl that the condo had into his room because God forbid you rinse out a glass to pour more vodka in it. Every dirty dish in this motherfucker's room, every day coming home from the comedy club with Outback to go, Outback to go, Outback to go. Eating in his room, passed out in his room, breaking holes in walls, tearing things off walls, shattering porcelain toilets. Earl Skakel on the phone hearing it going, what the fuck is that? Yeah, tell me what I was doing all weekend again. Working on my laptop in the living room? Fuck. I am embarrassed. I am embarrassed that I was focused and working all weekend while you were sucking down kookaburra wings and eating vodka popsicles out of your own asshole. What are you talking about? Melton just stayed in the living room over his post. I do this for a living. Even when I was traveling doing comedy, I have podcast shit to do all day. Not all of us just fucking have an atom to put it up. Not all of us just hit record and go once a week for 48 minutes and then blow everyone off and wonder why our Patreon is plummeting faster than a Plinko game. Get fucked. Get fucked. Why are Chad's numbers going down? It's almost like he puts nothing into it. Why are Chad's numbers going down? Anybody know? Anybody know why Chad's numbers are going down? Why are they going down? Anybody? God, man, like fuck. Somehow your show that you're throwing in Atlantic City is like, it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be, it's gonna be weird. I don't know exactly who's performing or how it's gonna go or who's doing what amount of time, but we haven't really put a lot of thought into it. Come, buy a ticket. It's going to be fun. That Hackamania thing is going to suck. The thing that Melton's thought about and worked on for months. Yeah, it seems unorganized as fuck. There's a website that clearly explains everything. People get a ticket. You're not just on some list in Ken Mosca's wallet folded up next to some hard candies. Shout out, George. You wish you were ever part of anything so organized, you dumb fuck. I mean, Jesus Christ, Chad. When you break up with men, we've all watched you email. We've all watched you fucking send shit. We've all watched you call. We've all heard the call-ins to the show. We know what happened. Keep this narrative up that you saw it early and you kicked me out and didn't want to work with me. What the fuck are you talking about? Say whatever you want. Hackamania's dumb. I don't want to come. Melton sucks. I don't want to come. Ray sucks. I don't want to come. Carl sucks. I don't want to come. Tukey sucks. Pat Dixon sucks. Fine. Do you want to really argue about the work ethic put into the products? I'm thousands of dollars in the hole already because I believe in it and want to create something that people are find worth coming to. Not what Chad, the same thing Chad professed. We want to give back to the people. Sounds organized. Sounds dope. Where do you get tickets? On a beer hall's calendar website next to a psychic with no other events? I mean, it just seems nebulous, right, Kevin? I mean, everything Chad does is low effort. If you want to get a t-shirt, you have to email him your address and credit card number. What? For 10 months, he's been screaming, I know the secret behind Melton's store like it's a secret. Go set one up, loser. Or are you too busy unfolding mouse pads and letting the chemical smell come out of it? What do you do all day? I know I sit. We got it. I sit. What do you do? What do you do? I sit, run other businesses, start new projects, and put more into them than you've ever thought about in your brain. And do a podcast almost every day, sometimes two. You do a podcast 40 minutes a week, sometimes 2 episodes of it if we're lucky and you've had your juice. What else do you do? What else do you do? You're too lazy to set up the studio. You don't work on your show. You don't have any gigs. You always have errands and appointments and you got stuff to do. What? What? You don't have a couch to sit on. What? Where do you go? Tell me more. Tell me more. Which event will just suck? Tell me more. Okay, I can't. But does he give a fuck? Uh-huh. Okay, come on. Say whatever you want. One of us, I can't. I just can't get into it. Like, it's retarded, no? When I say we're going to have an event, people know we're going to have an event. We're going to do it. When I say I'm going to Atlantic City, people know I'm going to Atlantic City. Nobody knows to this minute what Chad's going to do because Excuse City started today. I'm getting sick. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. What's the other emergency that was vibrating on his phone? What was the emergency?
Cole told me he was a great guy, and I didn't really like him all that much, but I tried, and I was just like,
I didn't really like him. I knew early on he was shit, but I asked him to do a show with me, and then he said no, and then I let him do my merch. I knew he was a bad guy, but yeah, I asked him. Remember when Chad asked we should do a show together? And then I didn't know how to say no, without. I think what did I say? I think I said oh, you don't need me, man. You'll shine bright like a diamond on your own. Show him what Chad. Show him you're a tiger. Show him what Chad can do. The best part of waking up is Tito's in your.
I don't want this guy in my life. I don't like him.
I don't want this guy in my life. I made the decision early on. I don't want this guy in my life. The stories we tell ourselves about ourselves.
Oh, you did, Adam. Put up that Neil clip because Neil addresses this where you were spending too much energy.
Yeah,
you were spending too much energy. I think I know where to find the Neil clip. I mean, I know what part of the clip. I've watched it so many times.
Yeah.
So Chad was talking about. Kevin asked Chad, "Why is Melton so mad at you?" Chad starts talking about Melton, and then Kevin's bored and goes, "Hey, put up the Neil clip."
Anyway, I went to read this yesterday. These are some of the comments in Neil's video that we showed the last couple of episodes. This is somebody's comment. Hoku, I don't get docs something. In 3 months, difficult. Neil tells a lot, meaning, and you have to. We all do. Thanks, Neil. And I can't done watching very deep.
You do. Mayan God body. Out with
back to the photo.
That we're mad at myself.
He was your central creation center.
Yeah,
for a brief time.
Which one call it? Neil met Obama at the show.
Rick James, that A game. I can't.
That was never going to show up. Jim, I'm a mom. I work full time. I'm to the 3 o'clock. Oh, he started at 560, which is exactly 4 times more than 140.
There's a lot of whores.
Whores.
Went back to the hotel.
I remember when Kevin was trying to get Chad to do Husey voice? Because even Kevin knows Chad's just a good mimic. Why can't you get it, Chad? Why can't you get the voice down? You're a mimic.
But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Y'all wait.
Oh, no, I'm getting Kevin Brennan's roll-off today from Jason Bentley. You know, every time Chad's on, Bentley doesn't give any money to KB. I got to move that up. Jason Bentley, now we're doing it. Fuck Chad Zumock. By the way, I don't get why the humpback pick is such a big deal. I thought it was me until I saw the stupid bright white Nikes. Yeah, all I wear is Air Force Ones. Be ready for it. I get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. It's a true story. Thank you, Jason Bentley. You're one of my heroes. Did you make reservations for us? Come on. Sheila Aliens finally joining instead of just being a gray matter of goo in our chat. Mr. Rapey Ray. I remember back when wings were dope. Yeah, that's what Chad said, remember? Wings were dope. No, I said it on that phone call to Stoney's. The wings are dope. And then it turns out they don't even have wings. Boy, was there egg on my children.
Nothing's happened. You know what I mean?
What do you
30
mean?
deeds?
30 deeds?
A woman at this concert or a man?
Let's just put it like this.
Bob's always
He stayed
partnering up
up
with people.
until at least 11:30 at
He
night.
likes to collaborate.
Bob's always partnering up with people. Says the guy doing a show with Gino, who keeps begging Ray and Melton to do his show. Yesterday, Yesterday, asked again for Melton and Ray to do his show. No. I'm not even kidding. Tukey can go if he wants. I don't give a shit. Flimsy Greenberg can go if they want. I'd really rather just chill and play poker. I'm not even bringing a coat. I'm not going outside. What am I, gay?
Aberration process.
Big party.
How come you didn't do a late night stream about your great concert? Your wonderful.
He's all over the place. A clip of Neil. Bob's doing this. Husey sucks. Melton's a humpback. I mean, I think he's really, really broken. I think something's on the fritz. The HOW 9000 needs a repair. He can't focus on anything for more than a minute. He asked Chad a question about me and then interrupted Chad to play the clip. But a minute before that, he was on a deep dive about Neil and what a pussy he is. I mean, what is wrong? He hates that anyone, even people with less than he has, are happy in life, are content in their, station. I made more money than... Yeah, but you're miserable. You're miserable. It's like Melendez. Like, Melendez is more famous than most of us will ever be. Who is ready to trade places? Where's the line start? And this is not an insult to John. I'm really hoping we patch stuff up and go after Kevin in Atlantic City. Yeah, okay. Kevin made more than everybody last year. Than everybody. Shannon Sharp, Hillary Clinton, the Beatles. Sure. Who's ready to become Kevin? Who's ready? Giroux says I'd take his money. So Giroux would become Kevin. You would let that happen to your brain for $200,000 a year. As if he's going to make $200,000 a year this year. Did you see today? $2 super chat, $2 super chat, $2 super chat. And they were all just trolling Chad. We don't even read $2 super chats. Show's over. We're caught up. He's going to hate this. He's not going to be happy with this portion of the program. That's why I think his attention span's going. It's part of that early onset stuff. Chad, Melton, Humpback, Neil, my dad, Papa, Humpback, Fat, Berry Ribs, Humpback, Papa. Focus. Focus. It's like Groundhog Day with this guy. Ned Ryerson, he loves Ned the head. I don't know if it can be fixed, but that's why he hates my show. He's like, Mountain takes forever to go over a clip, and by the end of it, my whole arm is scribbled up with notes like a memento. I don't remember what he's talking about. I have a 4-minute window of attention. Get to the point. Play the clip. That's why sometimes if he plays a clip for too long, you'll see it. You'll see it on its face. You'll go, where am I? What are we doing? Neil! Fat! Humpback! Tell me he's not a humpback whale. Bet me. Bet me he's not. Bet me he's not a humpback whale. Yeah, why won't he bet me then? Why won't he bet me? Well, I just said it on my show just now, and he hasn't called. Why hasn't he bet me? Because he knows he's a humpback whale. These guys are losers, man. It's like, holy shit. I'm not even talking about his wife or his children, but just a wife and some children, okay? Imagine a wife and some children hearing that every day in the other room. They want to see my numbers? She comes in every day, cleans off the spit from the mirror. Imagine the wife and the children, not his, but just a wife and some kids that could have to deal with that going on. I mean, the neighbors in an apartment. I mean, what the fuck? And then, like, does it switch off immediately? Do you scream about the Jews for 10 minutes and then go pack your kids a lunch? How does it work logistically? I have a lot of questions. Because I can't see you going from like screaming like that to just calmly spreading peanut butter and jelly on bread. You know? How soon after the chin strap comes off from the bicycle do you go into rage mode? Is it freeing when you're out there riding the bike with your balaclava and your helmet? Is it freeing? Are you imagining you have long hair and going like, you know, this is great. This is the life. I'm enjoying this. And then you come in and you undo your chin strap and shake off all the leaves and bird shit. Go shut your room, unfold your disintegrating divider, and just start going, and melting and leafy and melting, and I don't even know, man. I might not even do a show, man. I'm getting sick of it, man. I don't know why I make up new stuff to scream about. I'm getting upset about it, man. Thanks, Nan Cram. Fucking hell. Like, Jesus. That's the life? That's the life. And then what? Out to the living room? It's shish kebab night? What the fuck? Do they eat dinner without you? While you're just screaming in the other room and pieces of your divider are hitting the ground because the frequency can't handle, you know, the wood is literally falling out of the divider because it's the resonant frequency of the balsa it's constructed from. I don't know how it works. I'm just asking questions. He's talking about my wife. I'm talking about a wife. I'm talking about a wife. It's not any specific. And none of this is their fault. I mean, they're trapped. They're trapped. 7dub7, 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That goes a lot towards our goal. 16 gifted memberships today. 16 gifted memberships today. Sorry, I love doing that impression. Krautcat, member for 3 months. Chad's mom named him after Elvis. Listen, man, listen, man. Oh, God, I'm going to get a copyright struck.
I had so much orange soda in my system, I could barely even turn the phone on. I was totally buzzed.
Let's get past this.
I won't give you too much direction. Take your time.
Go ahead. Is someone talking to you?
Okay, here we go. This is the whatever happened.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I'm glad you had a good time.
You think you got it down, Chad?
Yeah.
All right, we got to watch the panic here. This is going to be tough to do. A Zoom. We're doing it. All right, let's see how much is made up and how much is real.
It's like, imagine if like Shrek was maybe like handicapped, like had Down syndrome or something. And you couldn't.
People are commenting too. You know, Chad said he was going to get in shape and he was working out for AC. People are commenting on his necks. Look, again, I'm fat. I'm supposed to have all the necks and chins. Like a giant baby. Chad's a young, virile guy who's always been thin. We saw him, you know. He's supposed to be a normal, not one of us obeses. Obeses pieces. It's just giant rocks of chocolate for fat people. Obeses pieces. Oh, God. I could be making a fortune if I just had a factory. Obese's piece.
Couldn't quite tell what part
Don't
of
coach
the
him
UK
too
he
much.
was
Don't
from.
coach him. Neil.
Oh, okay. No, I won't give you too much direction.
Obestables. Yeah, just like Mr. Beast, but I'll have Obestables. It's available in crunch, peanut butter, dark chocolate.
Take your
Go
time.
ahead. Go ahead.
I gotta
Is someone talking to you?
Who, me?
Yeah,
you
someone.
got
Is someone off the
Does he have rocks in his chin? His skin's uneven as well.
screen?
Somebody here, you producer.
And I don't mean like mine, just covered in pussy acne. Look away, I'm hideous. I mean, his face is like, it's almost like it's made out of paper mache. It's lumpy. There's lumps, there's lumps, there's lumps. They're in his head.
Sir,
someone in your house?
Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but like right here, like it's chunky. It's lumpy. Oh, I owe Jason Bentley a bong for the 50. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, drive-by's got to go in our wall of fame. Can I get a pin that works? I got to get a whole team. Drive-by. Oh, and Flimsy. Flimsy's going to go on there. I have a note here. I was not aware. Flimsy. Sorry, Flimsy should have been on there today. Flimsy Greenberg, everybody. Give it up for Flimsy Greenberg, huh? Can we just have a moment of silence for Flimsy Greenberg, one of the greatest Jews our chat room has ever seen.
Did you get some bad news?
Kinda. Yeah.
Oh no.
What happened? What happened?
I can't get into it. It's kind of weird.
I mean, let's get it.
Wait, you just got a text and you can't get into it? It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You don't have to give us any specifics, but
Is
I
there
mean,
someone at your door?
No.
Are the cops
Somebody at your
there?
door. Let's
No.
put
There's
20
no
questions.
cops.
Did that have to do with a family member?
There's no cops.
Yeah, it's hard for Chad to be like, Melton put out this message. I sent a guy where I told him that I know where his kid goes to school, so he better watch it. You know, Melton. And then I love how it's like Melton's a piece of shit. Chad threatens a schoolgirl. Chad threatens a schoolgirl. And the takeaway from it for Kevin Brennan, old fuck, is Melton is a piece of shit. By the way, not the first schoolgirl Chad has threatened, because Chad also allegedly threatened to bang Kevin's daughter against her will. What do they call that? But I'm a piece of shit. Kush King says you are. Yeah, but not because of this. Just for normal just like you're a piece of shit. I assume everyone here's a piece of shit.
Related to the person that you got the text from.
I might go to Wawa and get me a fucking hoagie. Is Wawa open in the snow? Is it bad there? Flimsy, could you call and give me a weather update? I'm not good in the snow. I don't do well in snow. Hello?
That's right. You're the piece of shit.
What?
What's up? I'm like, that's right. You're the piece of shit.
Is this Mario?
Anyways, I got an. Oh, sorry, this is a Mario movie star fingernails. I got an idea for the barbecue venue. So at the Grand Hotel, right across the way, there's like a little amusement type of place where they have giant, oversized, like what's that, beer pong game cups and all that. You know what I'm talking about?
Where is the Grand? What is this Grand?
The Grand Hotel in downtown Las Vegas. It overlooks this little amusement park thing where it's outside. Obviously.
Are you talking about the downtown Grand?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking murder LL Cooley.
and then also I got an idea for a shirt for the
Hey,
Rumble at the Brigada.
Can you send me an email about that venue? Because I'll never remember that. I've done 2 bongs.
Yeah, 2 hits or 2 bowls?
2. I don't know how you count it, but
Or just 2 whole bongs. Okay. Also, real quick, idea for the Brigada shirt: Rumble at the Brigada with the Stray Cat logo with one eye of the Stray Cat blacked out, like Chad. That's all I got.
no, but you might want to buy, MLCmerch.com. You might want to buy merch before Kevin shuts it down. I hear his legal team is on it.
Nice.
And we all know it'll be, I heard Chad's his new merch guy. So, that'll be fun to email Chad your address.
Yeah, for sure. I'm right on it right now.
All right. Thanks,
Early bird
Mario.
special.
I'll see you in a couple days.
Thank you, buddy. See you in a couple days.
When are you getting
All right.
there? Friday?
Thursday morning. Remember I told you?
Oh,
Then
yeah.
Thursday morning. Sorry.
All right. See you there. Remember I told you? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't put it in my calendar. I'm a real piece of shit. Hit the like button, irregardless of your feelings for me. My wife was saying, because I don't even have like a great winter coat. I literally, when I left New York, I left my boots and my coat. Never coming back to this shit box. So I'm planning on wearing a tank top from the airport and never leaving the casino. And my wife's like, "You're not gonna go out and eat a meal somewhere else?" I'm like, no, it's Piazza's Pizza for me. Morning till noon till night, depending on room service hours. Wasn't there a voice tip that came in too late to be played last night? I mean, I can't with this. I mean, anyone who pays attention to the show hears me go, this is from yesterday on the first voice tip that I played from G-Rob. Do you want to bet? Bet me. We go back in the show. Bet me, motherfucker. Bet me I didn't. You want to find out, motherfucker? Bet me. Does everybody else have a memory of it, or am I dumb? Fuck. Thank you for your $5 fucking dollars. That's a Flat Cat question. Oh, is Flat Cat hiding behind the anonymous feature of our... I don't like that. By the way, for creators, just a feature of Super Tip, you can turn off anonymous tips. So if you ever have a problem where someone's sending in... first of all, Moody has broken stuff. We don't have stuff we used to have. You used to could skip the queue. That doesn't work anymore. Skipping the queue. How long till that little bug gets fixed? Seems like a little bug. Can we get that to work? It worked on the old system. I'm really hard on him. But after getting ridiculed in a tweet about how slow and unfocused I am about setting up this service, I agree. I've got Dr. Steve from Weird Medicine wanting to use this software. I have Tukey wanting to use this software. I have losers who hate me, who are in the process of becoming a guy, wanting to use this software. Think about what this will do for every fucking idiot loser streamer that can't get monetized. You're monetized from day one, and it doesn't matter what channel or how often or where you want to go live on. You can take it with you. It's going to be great. If Moody could just keep up with the speed of my brain. We've got to get it going, man. We've got to get it going. Pat Dixon wants to use it. Great. I mean, everybody wants to use it. I'm telling you why. No one, first of all, if you're the kind, everyone goes like, well, Melton could get your stuff. Yes, yep. How much time do you all think I have that I'm combing through? If I really wanted to, I could go into Stripe and find out who that anonymous comment was. I'll forget about that. No one cares. You're all like, I mean, I understand why somebody like Kevin won't ever use it with that knowledge. Even though I would never, ever, ever divulge how much money Kevin makes without his permission. I mean, I just wouldn't. That's a fact. I mean, I've never done that to Shuli. I've never done that to Chad. I've never told anybody how much Chad sold or how much Shuli sold. I've cracked jokes. But you could crack jokes about how much my store sells. Which pales in comparison to a lot of stores. And most of that's your fault. Head on over to nobodylikesonions.com/store today. Not only the stuff you see here, but so many new designs. 4 people ordered that purple hoodie this week. 4 people are going to look great in that hoodie when it arrives on their doorstep. And you can be one of them. Support the show. Support NLO. Hackamania stuff coming very soon, too, to the Nobody Likes Onions store. So you'll be able to add that. Even if you're not coming, but you want to show everybody that you know about Hackamania. I mean, nobody really... This is a bad idea from the get-go, huh? We're the only show that has realizations mid-show and adjusts accordingly. You can wrap your brain around it. Mr. Panhandler, AF1s, how long do they last before the steel toe starts cracking? I don't think the steel toe cracks in my... Hello?
Oh, beep, beep. What's going on, Patrick? It's your buddy Greg. It's been a while. Hey, just had a random thought that came into my head. The bubble bucks that you have, ideal. Why not use those as a legal tender currency? And as people do cool things that you like, you get them out as points. Then you've got a little store like the arcade back in the day. At the end of the month, everyone adds them up, and they can go to their store and, get a little prize. What do you think about that idea, Patrick?
Look, I'm not against it. I get it. I'd like to more. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we could do everything, man. We could do anything, but I just got to focus.
Signing off.
If anyone wants to move into my crawl space and become my helper for absolutely no money and crust from pizza that my dog didn't want, just to be clear, if my dog wants it, you get no crust. Just to be clear, if my dog wants it, I will. I'll ban them, Jeru. I'll ban them. Are they here? I don't see a fuck you in the chat. I'll ban them. I'll ban them. Where are they? I don't see any fuck yous. Is this a bit? Am I being got? Where's Ashton? Reservations at the American Grill Saturday night at 8 p.m. The game starts at 6:30 Sunday. If you want to move the daytime, we can discuss. Yeah, but Kevin's not going to be there Saturday. And by the way, Tuki's going to be there. And just getting there. I'm not going to abandon Tuki, so I hope he can come. Ray's going to be there. He's going to want to come, but maybe we can get a high chair pulled up for him. We might need a back room. Could we get a private table? Kafer's going to come in there and do tableside weed. I don't know. American Grill. And what sort of fare do they have at the American Grill? Is this at the Borgata? Ah. The American Grill. Looks classy. Okay, I'm going to have to bring some sort of closed toe shoe. View menu. Andre's Steakhouse. Parker House Rolls. Oh, I used to eat dinner at the Parkers all the time. Welcome to the Parkers. Winter celery root soup. Clam chowder, baby Jim and kale salad, butter lettuce, white bean bruschetta. American cheese board, Big Eye tuna crudo, Berkshire Farm pork ribs, fried shrimp. They have some house specialties, including a sausage board, a prime burger, the burgers on the specialties menu, and hand-cut tagliatelle with beef bolognese and burrata mozzarella. You're going to love the way that tastes. They have mussels and crispy pork. This place is wild. Where's the steak? Where's the cordon bleu? All right, New York strip, filet, bone-in ribeye. Where's the cordon bleu? No cordon bleu. Kevin's not coming. He's got to have a chicken parm. I wonder if he will just fucking chill and sit the fuck down and have some chicken cordon bleu. Will you chill and sit the fuck down, old man? Things are going great for you. Do you know how long it took me to make enough money to cover this flight and hotel? Fuck, man. It's not easy street like it was last year with beloved Chatter handing you a gift card. I have to pay for things. People don't come up to me and ask for autographs anymore. I don't know. Great Scott, this is the greatest show. Pulper's here with the super sticker with Tarnish Maiden and Be Smiley. Steve H gifting 10 memberships.
If you pay me, I will come. I don't do anything for free.
Wow. So Steve H has got to go on the honor roll now. I don't even know what to call. I call it something different every time. Father Joe, 5 memberships. That's great. Shane M, $10. Off topic, but Stuttering John farted today. This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing? Third emergency show of the day happening now on the Shuli Network. Okay. I really do. Look, I don't have a problem with Shuli other than the fact that he's a lying sack of shit. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello.
How about it there? Mr. Melton.
Yeah.
You talking about them Wawa. Hey, just in case you end up at one of those Patel gas stations, they sell Brennan's there. You ought to try one of those.
Brennan's?
You know what the Brennan is? Yeah, the Brennan. There's those pickled sausages. They call them Brennan's. This is this whole humpback thing. Miss Buzzy, she used to do a lot of crocheting back in the day, and she's got one of those defined humpbacks, and I take advantage of it since I can only get it from behind because of my belly. I draw a happy face on that humpback, so it's looking at me smiling, as I know I'm doing a pretty good job then.
Oh, no.
I get old Miss Buzzy. I get her good. Listen, speaking of getting them good.
Yeah.
You know who else gets them good? You got him! You got him out there! You got him! You got the roofing cut!
Okay.
You got him!
Okay.
You got him out there! Reload, Milton! Reload!
I can't.
Reload, Milton!
I can't. Not
you
today.
Got him! You got him!
Not on a Tuesday.
Confirmed.
Hello.
Dad,
Hmm?
what's happening? Did you, since that trucker just pulled his air brakes and stopped your whole show, did you listen to KB Meltdown at 1 p.m. or did you not?
I mean, we're watching it now.
Okay, I'll let you go then. It speaks for itself. He's a melting candle. You're living rent free in
Well,
his brain.
I haven't seen him. We're like into the show. We haven't seen him really melt down yet. It was the humpback, then it was watching Neil, then it's watching Bob, then it's screaming about Neil, then it's back to the humpback, then it's about it's just all over the place.
It's so manic. I mean, for an adult man at his age to just crumble. He used to be funny. I don't know where he lost his funny. It's just I just read super chats and scream at a camera. He's stuttering John now. He really is.
He ain't. He's killing it. It doesn't matter what you think. He ain't.
You're right. I'm not a comedian. He's crushing. He made $250,000 last year and lost all of it to taxes and guests. And now he doesn't want to pay Adam.
Even if that's after taxes, it's I don't know, but you're having a life meltdown.
He tried to ban me, but couldn't because Adam wasn't there. And then he tried to take his show off YouTube, but couldn't because Adam wasn't there. So if you're not going to pay him, he's not going to work for you.
Yeah, it'll be
sad.
it'll be interesting to see how the part-time thing plays out and which way it goes and how long it'll be before I cut him loose because first of all, I've been doing more solo shows anyway. I don't even need him. And second of all, I can get someone cheaper. He's been working for me for 8 years. I keep giving him more and more and more. I can just get a kid to do it for no money.
Well, the other thing he likes to say is, someone gave me a Shuli membership and I didn't want it. And all of his simps and cash cows are I didn't ask for a Shuli membership, but I got a Brennan membership and you don't get anything. There's nothing there. You
get a chat.
Nothing.
You get a chat.
Well, and he regretted that today because I lit him up really hard. And he was like, ban that guy. I'm like, well, ban me. Whatever. I don't care. I don't like the show. But I just lit him up all day.
He did.
Called him an old lady.
All right. Well, you got him good. Thank you.
I'm taking some. See ya.
I did love today where he balked at the idea that people would hate watch his show. He's like, you're saying people hate watch my show? No, first of all, that's why I do the Shuli show today. I pulled that up. I was hate watching that. You're saying people hate watch me. Oh yeah, but people hate watch me. It's yeah, I mean, look at his regular chat. It's all just trolling him. And half those super chats are trolling him too. You got mentioned on Joe Rogan today. How fast did Chad pull it up and go you guys want to? Yeah, you got mentioned on Rogan today. Gillis is busy traveling around with his newfound Bud Light sponsorship, but he did have time in between that and writing his SNL monologue. He did have some quick time to sit down and tell Rogan and bring this up. Have you seen what Ray DeVito and Chad Zumock are up to? I mean, it's really, really crazy. And Joe Rogan's like, Jamie, pull that up. And they watch a little bit of the Mud Shark. And Rogan's like, this is actually really interesting. I'd like to get him in. And then the Mud Shark, do you think he calls Rogan's people and he's like, United only, first class? He got so excited as if, everyone in the chat knew it was fake. We're dealing with slow guys. Oh my God. It's so good. Off topic, but Stuttering John farted today. Third emergency show of the day. I'll bring it up on air with Bob Friday night. You got to be getting tired of this Shuli network. Come on. He's tried with that. First of all, whatever happened to this hack ride fella? And now he's going it with Husey. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know, man. He's just an old man having fun. Aren't we all? Who cares? He gets mad. He's like, they only got 100 viewers and $100 in super chats. They're fucking losers. It's like, okay. Corey Adams a loser. I can't watch what he does every day and be concerned about him. I mean, it's funny every time he does something crazy. Like, you guys want to see a burger place? Or he's like, whoa, there's a turkey over there. And we're all supposed to be like, whoa, I've always wondered what a burger looks like. And then we got to watch you eat it with your ungroomed mouth. He had a hair coming out. People know. I'm not even making this up. Like he was allergic to trimming it or something. I don't even know. It was disgusting. And then you got to watch a man eat with a 4K camera. No, thank ye. Uncool. The turn is on. The turn is on the streets.
What the fuck is a Zuli? Never mind, it's the mother of my Newport kids.
Okay, you got to stop that. I really don't like that stuff. I don't read them before I hit play. I know people will be like, yeah, right. Like, how could he not? We have a hate speech filter. So if you try to type the N-word or a slur or anything like that, it won't get through. And then I also have an offensive speech filter, which I allow profanity and whatnot. I don't do that stuff. I'm going to really have to start reading them now because you guys are assholes. Hello. Why can't people? Oh, and it didn't even show because good. I'm glad there was another comment. I'm dumb. Mark Abatista, $50. Why am I leaving Florida to go to AC? I'm a United slut, but Fort Myers to AC is only Spirit, and I can get Wagyu Packer briskets at cost for the barbecue I may or may not be attending. Hold on, what? I don't even know if this is true. Is this a real offer to me? If you can get Wagyu Packer briskets, oh boy. I've never done a Wagyu brisket. Can you imagine? Mark Abatista. Get in touch. And I think you got to send me one to test. I got to make sure that they're good. Ari Jane says, is Lee Keybottom here? Lee Keybottom. Eek. Mark Abatista, you're going on the wall of truth of fame. And if you wondered how you can get on the wall of truth of fame, well, it's easy. It's easy. You just got to give a good portion of your income to the show, like these fine idiots. And also the ones that aren't on there yet, including Drive-By, Flimsy Greenberg, Steve H., and Mark Abatista. And don't forget today's executive producer of the program, Bob Levy for life, who's not even here today. I mean, he's not even here on his own executive production day. I'm not going to say it's worth a lot, but you have some privilege. You have some special privileges on your executive production day. You know, if you want to call the shots a little bit. Melton has BO that stinks like Wagyu. Wagyu. That's not true. It's more like, if I had to give it a name, I would say it's more like, pork tacos. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is Bob a sweetheart? Who's this B Snacks and where did she come from? I don't like the cut of her jib. I don't like the cut of her jib. All right, it's weird not having my television. I'll tell you that. I'm really going to have to order an Amazon TV like overnight. I ain't going out. I don't leave the house. I stay behind I'm not even going to Atlantic City. I'm sending a Met.
No.
Okay, as a friend?
Yeah.
Local or from somewhere another state?
Another state.
Was the gig canceled?
No.
Does it have anything to do with?
Okay, let me give some shout outs while Chad's composing himself. Okay, so fuck you was generous this morning or this afternoon. $150. The band Chicken Something. Did we ban him, Adam?
I gotta find him because
Chicken Something.
He deleted the thing right away, so I wasn't able to.
He wants him out.
All right.
Chicken Something. And we're
You
probably
got
gonna make the chat members only because if we can't find him, we're gonna have to make it members only. Also, so thank you to fuck you.
So Kevin has this other weird thing where he thinks like making the chat members only keeps out anyone who hates him. Again, he can't fathom that anybody would hate watch his show.
Also, Panhandler gifted 50 plus 20. Lance, 20 is out of the Discord. Stacy Harder, the great Stacy Harder, gifted us 20. And Biff Rotten Dies gifted us 10. And Adam, I just sent you another tag somebody else to kick out. Okay, from the Shuli Network? And anyone the link. Chad's not doing it. Bentley, maybe you got your wish. Chad's not talking. Addicted to super chats. Good egg. Gotta give Chunk
Yeah, Chad was like wrecked here. He was like worthless on this program.
credit. He already named Ray and Matt Ariza's new show on episode 504, The Unwatchables. By the way,
Imagine thinking brisket has gristle. There's no gristle in a brisket. What are you eating? What are you eating? And then Tiff is going to supply all the cheese for a cheese platter. And everybody bring a side. We're having an NLO potluck. How many people would get sick from pranks? No, I thought it would be funny to put cigarettes out in everything I made.
off the wagon, Chad.
Am I what?
Are you sober? Are you drinking or not?
I'm sober right now.
I spent part of the afternoon I was at court all day today. It's a nightmare. Everything's fine, but it's so fucking people are retarded. And yeah, I can't talk about it. And yes, it's dabbleverse related. But you're dumb. I screamed and screamed that that's not how it works. But look how much money it costs now. I am not allowed to talk about it. But I'm trying to figure out how to I can't even say that I'm doing that because that'll get fuck. I'm too high to try to do things around that. And now I got to do another bong hit for Mark Abernathy.
At this moment, he's sober.
Yeah, at this moment.
Okay, in the future, I may. Oh, see, I can't even say that I may hint at it in the future because then that could get brought back at me. Jeru says that was serious as fuck. I'm high. Anyway, part of the time I had to sit and wait for documents today. I just didn't want to come back, and it took hours. And I had already missed the show this morning. But anyway, I was looking up new smokers. So now I got to get a new TV and a new smoker. Because I can't do enough. I'm going to have to do like 3-4 briskets for these people. If we sell, look, things are going. Have I plugged Hackamania today? I have not. Hackamania. Get your tickets. We've sold some more tickets to some notable fans today. And I'm really just I'm not even worried about it anymore. I'm so happy. It's going to be a fun time, man. It's going to be good. And, somebody was asking about the Earl Skakel art, why there's no Earl Skakel art. First of all, Earl Skakel was added in very last minute. But also we did have art of Earl Skakel made, and it looks atrocious. He's very fat in it. And I knew if I put that up, he would hate it. So I'm waiting on the artist to revise it. I don't know when that would be. I was hoping it would be yesterday. Do you want to see the fat Earl Skakel art? Do you want to see, to prove that I'm not kidding? I paid $500 for this art. We had an Earl Skakel commissioned, and apparently the artist went to... Apparently the artist went to the last... oh no, where is it? The Hackamania. Apparently Earl's fat now. I'm just going to say that. He went to Earl's Instagram page and used Earl's latest photo. And Earl's just fat now. I think that's facts. I think it's just that Earl's fat now. So this is the Earl Skakel artwork I was sent. So no, I did not include that. I mean, it looks like Dana Gould. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The body's right. The head is not right. It needs a lot of work. And I sent it to Earl. I told him. I sent it to Earl and I was like, you know, I could have put this up, but rough. People are saying Aaron Emholt, Joe DeRosa. The head's accurate enough. I don't think it is. Al Franken. Yeah. It's not right. So I'm having it tweaked. Bet me Earl doesn't have a humpback. Bet me Earl doesn't have a humpback. That's why he got a swim spa, to keep the humpback in. Anyway, you like that, Earl? You like that? I have a bigger donger than Earl. You don't. I can't explain it to you, but you do not. If there's single women, Earl's a horn dog. And if you're a single woman who's a size queen, I can't recommend Skakel enough. So I've been sent a picture of his full frontal body in front of a mirror selfie more times than I'd like to admit. We said we were going to upload it to nobodylikesonions.com/dick or nobodylikesonions.com/Earl. And Earl said I could. I have to go find that. And we'll get it uploaded to nobodylikesonions.com/Earl. KB says she's interested, Earl. He's not shy at all. No. He is he will put it in there. Where's all the pussy at? Where's all the sliz?
49 Chris Mack, 49 minute on Rogan today. Shane mentions Ray and Chad.
Really?
You guys are, is that what somebody texted you about?
No. Oh yeah, Ray might be down. Ray might be a size queen. I just know what my colon likes. I have a healthy colon and I know what it likes. I like my intestines squashed. I like them squashed.
Is a new team?
I don't know.
I thought you wanted to be Ray and Matarese.
I haven't talked to Shane in a long time. What they said 49 minutes in?
Yeah. Chad, can I?
He's so happy.
Get a Ric Flair woo, number 2 Chad fan. Chad Dixon Butts is
woo.
He's your number 2 fan. Bill from Jersey is number 1. Kevin, I forgot which of us told Neil to stop shooting. Shooting. What? Neil was traumatized as a child. Kev, I forgot which of us told Neil to stop shooting. Neil is more of a chick than us ladies watching. Fuck Bob Levy. Fuck.
Look at Chad losing his mind. Trying to hold this phone up, trying to find the clip.
Fatty Patty. Yes.
I got Rogan queued up 50 minutes in. You want to hear it?
I got the Rogan clip queued up to not where the guy said. You guys ready?
He said 49.
Hold on. I'll pull it up in a second.
Oh.
I mean, you can play it on your thing. It's just, or whatever. You can play it. It's fine.
It says 49.
Did you check first to see if it's actually real?
No.
Even Chad knows, or even Adam knows. Chad's a fucking idiot. Everyone knows it's not real except Chad. He's like a kid going downstairs on Christmas, hoping that his mother's not in the back of a car with her legs spread open and she got him a bicycle. But she didn't. And that guy in there thrusting away, that's not Papa. That's just another drunk from the bar. Okay, sorry.
Check. People sometimes tend to, you know.
You think he's chipping you?
Yeah.
Chris Mack wouldn't do that.
Man, I'm out of it. I'm sorry, guys.
So he starts playing it for like 3 seconds, looks up and says, I'm sorry, I'm out of it, guys. He's flustered by this, whatever was going on earlier. So flustered he can't even listen to himself on Rogan?
I'm not bringing it. I apologize.
Well, that's what Bentley wants. He wants you to not bring it.
Can you text me the link and then I can scrub through and I can see if it's actually real or not?
This is great. Watch this.
How can you tell if they're talking about him?
Well, I'm just going to listen.
Chad uses the internet.
Neil's more of a chick than us ladies watching. Fuck Bob Levy. Fuck Patrick. Patrick. Doodle, thank you. Yeah, Neil. I want to apologize for Neil. That's not what my. That's not what the Brennan.
Watch Chad's whole camera shake while he types. Just clonking away on his little MacBook, his little 2017 MacBook Pro.
Are meant to represent. Neil is like, he makes us all look weak.
Every keystroke just vibrating the whole thing.
With all this moaning and groaning. But these people in the comments, they really fall for it 100%. Unbelievable stuff. D. Frere, thank you, Doodle.
I don't know how to text a Spotify link.
I don't know how to text a Spotify link. I haven't looked. I'm going to pull up my Spotify. I imagine there's a share button. By the way, did you guys notice that I don't have the Zoom issues anymore since I got rid of the iMac? It's great. I never lose my cursor now that I have all real monitors, except for my TV. I'm going to guess that there's a little paper plane icon to share, the universal icon for share, next to anything I want to go to. ... share, copy link to artist. And you can do the same thing on every song, ... share, copy link to song. So it just works. I understand why Chad couldn't find it. It does just work like a user interface. It does just work like a user interface. Let's see.
It's fine. I'll find it. It's the most recent one. No, it's because he's on Spotify. It's probably the most recent one. I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
D. Frere, for the love of God, stop with the clips at this pace. I am giving you a ticket for Neil's. Wait, for the love of God, stop with the clips at this pace. I am giving you a ticket for Neil Boredom. Pick up your ticket by the stop sign at Newport Mall. Oh, he's going to give me a ticket. D. Frere, I got to watch the clip.
Good stuff, Chad. Did we pay Chad for today?
Clip, man. I had to bring home the point that Chad gave too much to Melton, and Melton didn't reciprocate, and so so Chad was like, "I'm out of the Melton business."
Wait, what? What is he saying?
Ticket. D. Frere, I got to watch the clip, man. I had to bring home the point that Chad gave too much to Melton, and Melton didn't reciprocate, and so
Chad gave too much to Melton, and Melton didn't reciprocate. What are they talking about?
So Chad was like, "I'm out of the Melton business."
Chad gave so much to Melton, and Melton never gave anything back to Chad. Okay. I could see it like, oh, wait, no.
D. Frere. Matt Daddy, KB, last time Stevie Lou was on, he said he couldn't wait to get on your show and smoke and chill. MLC isn't a chill club.
I owe Mark Abatista a bong, and now I'm going to owe another one to Mason in Portland now with this silliness. Congrats on the 11K internet, Dad. Oh, yeah, I think we had 11,000 followers today. Did we pass it? We were on the edge this morning. I don't know if we're over it. Either way, I'm sure Fatty Melt will ruin it. I'm sure I'll get owned by the blurds. I'll get owned by the blurds. Yeah.
Yeah, like Chad, you mean? Chad got shut down by a mean tweet.
I got you, Mason in Portland. I got you on our list of fun guys to hang out with. Mason in P-Land. I have such sloppy handwriting. I have a hard time reading it later on. You know what I mean? Come on. Daytwa says, Melton Chad doesn't like you. Condolences, brah. That's pretty savage. That's pretty savage attack. Thank you very much, Mason in Portland. I will masturbate thinking about that later. That contribution.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it's insane. All this stuff is just insane that's going on.
I'd hate for something really crazy to happen to Chad. You know, all the KB and Chad, they're the same guy. They're just victim, 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 victim. I owe 2 bongs, don't forget. Victim, 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 victim. This stuff is just crazy. This stuff is wild. It's like, if it's me, all I did today was post a video of you threatening a guy about where his daughter goes to school. You scum of the earth, piece of shit. I haven't looked at the chat because I find them fucking deplorable. But I imagine if our chat was polled on their opinion of it, everyone in there who's a dad would be like, I'd beat his ass in an alley behind a pancake hut if he said that about my daughter. You're a piece of shit who does crazy shit to get a reaction. And then when the reaction comes back to bite you in the real world with consequences, you complain that everyone's after you or beating you up. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Again, I never tell any of you to stop. Keep going low. Keep going below the belt. Keep doing whatever you want to do. I don't care. Go. Go, losers. You're not doing anything. I'm not a bitch. Go. Do it. I sleep with a gun. I awake with a gun. I'd pick it up, but I'm not allowed to on YouTube without getting severely dethrottled. Just throttled. You don't need to say dethrottled. 2 bong hits I owe, huh? I think I can have a gun in the background, but I can't touch it or operate it. I mean, you can, but you'll just be... Your channel will change forever. So I'm not sure I'm ready to go down donut operator's path, but I mean, unless you're coming into my house or coming near me and doing something, I don't really give a fuck. Post up. Get everybody, Mudshark. Again, the more you pull every trigger you got and everyone sees what a fucking dud you are of a human, you look more and more pathetic. I never go after anyone and you're all incensed. I never threaten anybody. I never say I'm going to do anything to anybody. And again, every time somebody tries to get me to do some wild shit behind the scenes, I shut it down. I say, no, I'm not interested in that. There's not one leaked DM, PM, GM of a company that's leaked out with me plotting and planning. And if you think our Discord is that, if you think me razzing you and make fun of you and roasting you is plotting against you, you're crazy. You're crazy. Is Patty bringing guns to the barbecue? Maybe they'll already be there. I keep my guns in my grill. You never know.
It's just out of control.
Was your gig canceled?
No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
By the way, Tukey is normally on tonight. We made a deal. He's going to do tomorrow morning. He let me go. I don't think we really care. I just know we would both have less because some people would pick the other over the other, and we share a lot of fans. So
Gino, the link. Who'd you get text from? Gino?
Gino, no. That gig's this Saturday. That's still on, but a future gig might be canceled.
Oh, okay.
Did I get it canceled?
No. I can't. I wish I could explain it, but it's gonna make.
You're gonna have to.
It's gonna make it worse, so I can't do it.
All right, text Adam. At least explain
what's worse than cancel.
So it's definitely a troll. Sorry. Woo.
You're gonna lose future.
Double canceled.
Adam, if I text you, you promise not to like.
Yes,
say
I'm not. I mean,
What are we in high school? You promised not to say anything.
Listen, I kept Kate's secret.
That's true.
I still don't know work it. Matt Daddy, KB last time.
Boy Scout.
KB last time.
I kept Kate's secret. Whoa.
Stevie Lou was on. He said he couldn't wait to get on your show and smoke and chill. MLC isn't a chill club. They need to be their best. 100%, Matt Daddy.
Patrick, will you smoke and do a line with me? Or will you do a bump or a line with me? No. I don't think I'm ever doing coke again. It's too dangerous. If I'm really drunk and it's really late and I've watched 9 other people do it for hours, I'll do some of that batch. Maybe, but that's the only way. Too dangerous. And even then it's not, why? Eat a mushroom. Have a night.
Yeah, everyone's graded. I grade everyone after every show. I don't tell them their grade, but I'm just telling everybody. Pull up what I sent you, KB. Yeah, but I don't know if what is it? I can't just play something on the show. I don't know what it is. I didn't have time in between shows because I had to do some stuff. I mean, what the fuck? All right, Tim, I'll pull it up.
I can't just
if Chad
play
continues not to talk.
something on the show. I don't know what it is. I can't just play something on the show. I don't know what it is. Why? He's like also, but
I'm texting.
He's afraid of like a lot of words and stuff, I think.
Apocalypse sometimes when Bob Levy breaks, like when the Levy breaks, Led Zeppelin song. When a Bob Levy breaks, he'll have no pool to stay. KB, what's got you Led Zeppelin today? Just chipping you, babe. I love any Zeppelin reference. I'm all in for. I'm here for that. Is that what they say? I'm here for that. Apocalypse sometimes when a levee breaks. It already broke.
That's what the kids say. I'm here for it.
Peter Brennan, Chad, how long is Stuttering John guest set on Saturday? Fuck Stuttering John.
Yeah, he's more than welcome, John. If you're watching, we'd love to have you. Did you get the text, Adam?
Yeah, I'm just watching Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I think maybe he was chipping us, but
yeah, well, he knows both of them. He doesn't Roy Cohen, Quasi Domelton. Oh, Quasimodo, Quasi Domelton.
I'm not sure how. I mean, I guess you talking about this, I don't know if it would really make it worse. I mean,
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't.
So it's either my tweet. If it's me, and I got blamed for it all. If it's me, it has to be the post about him saying, "I know where your daughter goes to school."
It's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Okay.
All right, Adam, you text me. Tell me what it is.
Or it's one of DK's tweets to Florentine or TJ Miller or Swartzen or one of the other headliners he works with, pointing then to his felon record. This website, Chad Zumock Comedy, everyone needs to bookmark this. I think this guy, Greg Edwards, built this, and it has official Chad Zumock bingo. ChadZumockComedy.com. We're going to use this every time we watch Chad from now on. So we can do Chad Zumock bingo. But this has all the truths about Chad. And you can share this with anybody. And it has his police record. It's got memes. It's not a good look. It goes to Kroger. Oh my God. Hold on, where's his record? Did you take it down? Upcoming shifts. Hold on, this is different. You've changed it. Where's Greg Edwards? Tell those fuckers to help me. It used to have all this stuff on it. Police reports. This is like a way shittier version than it was days ago. Yeah, and this bingo isn't great. Yeah, we're going to have to do our own bingo over here. Never mind. Greg Edwards has failed, everybody. This is a disaster. You know, I gave it time. I thought it would just get better and better. Somehow it's gone back in time. And we'll edit this out. This was a bad, bad mistake on my part. We'll be stripping him of all of his Discord privileges. This was really embarrassing for us. I'm sorry. The bingo's not working. Oh my God. It gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse. I'm so sorry. This is so bad. I take it back. People count on Melton for quality, and this has let everybody in the world down. Fuck. I'm sorry, everybody. Jerry, you can pay $125 a week to watch Kevin. You can watch it for free every day. That's why he has so many live people. Do you think most people have a Patreon? They don't. Yeah, 600 and something active now. Come on. Shuli was covering Simply Sarah today, FYI. I don't believe any of that. Pulper 80 gifted 1 Nobody Likes Onions membership. Pulper 80 gifted 1 Nobody Likes Onions membership. Thank you, Pulper. Godspeed.
Is that cool, Chad? Can I tell him?
Yeah, Kevin, just don't make it a thing because it'll become a thing, and I don't want it to become a thing.
Yeah, but us doing like this doesn't make it a thing. This makes it the worst thing it could ever be.
It's a thing, but it's not.
Are you? Is this a work? Is this like the K Meaney fucked?
No, I think this is verifiable, kind of.
Yeah. Neil's ineptitude confirms he was a fluke. You're right, Victor Mature. There seems to be whores there. So whores, I did. Yeah, I mean, seriously, is it about? I don't know why this always happens to me.
I think a bunch of gals at a sleepover, whispering in each other's ears. It's like telephone almost.
Wow.
All right, let's see Kevin's reaction. And then later on, you'll hear a stealthy Kevin to Chad go, all right, Chad, I texted everybody involved. So Kevin reached out for his baby boy and tried to smooth it all over, whatever the situation is. And somehow it all gets blamed on me. So I don't know.
Hit the like button.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised.
I don't do anything in real life. Nobody's called anybody or tried to get Chad canceled from a gig or any of that shit over here.
So you're staying sober, Chad. When's the last time you drank?
2 days ago.
2 days. Okay. Yeah. One day at a time, they say. Right?
Yeah, one day at a time.
First of all, Chad, why do you even give a shit? I'm not going to name names, but why do you give a shit? I thought you were the mud shark. How could you possibly give a shit?
So this is definitely a tweet or somebody's started something with a friend that's not in this universe. Chad's so embarrassed by this universe he's in. That's why he doesn't podcast. He doesn't want people seeing his podcast outside this world. He really is stuck. He's got a conundrum. He needs money. Even the paltry $17 he gets every show. He needs it. So if he doesn't go live, he can't get the money. Even the Patreon is $800 a month, circle of losers that give him $100 a month on Patreon for their 3 episodes a month of him plugging his hot sauce, telling you this is not a show and it'll be up later on Patreon. I mean, if you cut those phrases out of a Chad Zumock show, you'd be left with a YouTube short. So I don't know what he's worried about either. But I don't know why I'm getting blamed for it. But 100% know that it's something to do with exposing part of who he is, his criminal record, his creepy track record with women, his threatening behind-the-scenes emails that go after families, wives, children. The fact that this guy has no lines, no consideration, nothing to lose, and still is one of the most inept boobs of our time. He puts all of his muscle into pedaling this bicycle of hate. And just goes nowhere. Just staying still, if not rolling backwards down a hill. Pathetic. Like the definition of pathetic. Say whatever you want about Bob Levy and Husey and their 100 fans. I don't know, man. He's happy with what he's got. He's enjoying it. I said this today, like it or not, with the Shuley show. I don't know. They're laughing and like they seem to enjoy each other. I'd have to have a lobotomy to sit around and talk about Stuttering John 3 times a day, personally. But I guess their brains are tuned to it, and they seem to be enjoying it. And for some reason, that drives Kevin crazy. I could give two dog shits whether the 14 people in their chat room are real or fake. What does that do for me? There's a preoccupation with other people's money and their stats. I don't even really think it's about the stats. It's about the money. It's not about the viewers. It's about the money. The reason he wants you to know the viewers are fake is because he wants you to know the money is low. And the minute anyone turns the investigative looking glass upon Kevin and his stack, how dare they? Why does he want to know? What's he trying to prove? I mean, the same thing you are, right? That it's not going well. But Kevin's right. Why do you care so much? You're the mud shark. Who cares? Melton talks about you? Who cares? DK talks about you? They're real emails you sent to a woman. Multiple emails about she should end it, pick a way. It won't be that hard. She should really consider it. Everybody will be better off. You did that to a woman. You told a guy, I know where your daughter goes to school. Don't fuck with me. Like, not everyone knows you're a complete feckless boob who's not going to do shit. Like, if you say that to me, I'm laughing. Again, you've threatened everything about me. Go for it, idiot. I know it's going to be a hoot watching you attempt to do anything. I've been saying it for 6 months. I can't wait to see this studio this faggot's been building for 3 months. And now it's 9 months later. Nothing to show for it, and you admit you tapped out. I psyched you out of building your own fucking studio. You're a fucking insecure dork. You were going to learn it and stick it to everybody, member? You like member berries, right? You like going down memory lane. You like that, Chad. You like remembering the good times. Remember when you I just started learning YouTube. But look out, everybody. How's it going? Literally, there's just a mouse pad on the floor of a furnitureless room in an apartment that time forgot. Staffed with a loser that we can't figure out what he do all day. You know? What do you do between 2 40-minute shows a week? Hello?
Hey, pal, I heard you would be smirching my name. It's Gregory. I just want to let you know I sent it to you in the DMs on Discord and it's on your email. Chad Zumock's rap sheet. Fuck Chad.
Yeah, I don't need his rap sheet. I thought it was you were making it available for everybody on the website.
It is, man. It's a lot of work, all right? Tell everybody help me on this bingo, please and thank you, bro.
No, but it was on the website. Now it's gone.
Yeah, I went to we worked it before this fucking Saturday. I have a busy life, all right, man? I'd like to know, guys, please and thank you.
All right, Greg, thank you.
Later, skater.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Does that sound like the guy who wears a headset for a living, or does that sound like a guy who wears a headset for a...
Because I don't want to.
Okay. Well, if nothing happened, how are you gonna get in trouble for shit that's that's like basically in the internet? It's not even real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a mean, nasty text, and I don't want to lose work.
Uh-oh. So I really need some investigators to go back in the timeline and see all the mentions of at Chad Zumock and see what's got him not happy today. It's out there. It's on Twitter. It's definitely on Twitter. We need somebody who knows how to search Twitter well, Moody or one of these fucking nerds. I don't know. I really don't know how to search Twitter well. There's some like searching gurus. Whatever it is on Twitter. Who did they get to? He's getting angry calls and texts. He might lose work. It's not Godfrey. It's not Florentine. They're too aware of this world. It's an outsider. Who did he tag? Who did he tag?
Okay, tell him to calm the fuck down. You want me to tell him?
Yeah, I think Kevin intervening would definitely de-escalate.
Send him the link. Tell him to calm the fuck down. Tell him it's not real. None of it's real. Buttnoid. Usually clears his throat. Why? I know it's true. He gets all this. He gets all like clears his throat, and then he still says nothing. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. I've never seen anyone so bad at talking in my life. And they're gonna clip that and be like, Brennan can't even say someone's bad at talking when he's trying to. Brennan can't say it either.
Yeah.
Chad, I thought you didn't give a fuck.
No, I do.
You gotta pick a side. Give a fuck or don't.
Right. Which is it, man? Are you the mud shark? I don't even know what I did. Like, I never tried to lose Chad any work. I want him to get the most work possible so he can laugh at how much that is. I don't want anything like this happening so Chad can go, oh, see, this is why I can't get booked anywhere. No. Let Chad get booked everywhere he can get booked. I need to see this. I want to see Baby Bird spread his wings. Oh, God. I got to know. What is this about?
I mean, I just, like, I don't know. It caught me off guard. I mean.
It caught him off guard. What happened? Somebody get my email. Somebody knows something. I need you in Agent O's email immediately. Somebody knows something. Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com. I will not reveal my source. Somebody knows.
It was just like I wasn't.
Go up there, take yourself out of the show, and then call him and then tell him it's fucking nonsense, and tell him I'll vouch for it.
Call him, tell him it's nonsense, and I'll vouch for it. So it's somebody who respects KB. Anybody? And by the way, it can't be the thing about the daughter. I mean, that's a real thing. That's a real screenshot. And KB will just vouch for what? Like, nah, Chad never threatened a girl's daughter. After threatening KB's own daughter, KB will just stand up for it like that. I mean, what is going on here? It's like they're not even like regular men with like regular morals. I'm not saying like the cleanest men on earth and the most do-right men on earth. They don't even have like regular guy morals. Like, what in the fuck? I can't imagine what it is.
Do you want to call him? Just mute yourself and call him. Nobody can hear you.
Call him. So it's a him.
I mean, is it something you feel like you can do damage control, or is it like
there's nothing to control? The guy doesn't really have it. He doesn't have that much fucking power over Chad. I don't know what the big deal is. I paid you more last year than he did.
I know.
I paid you more last year than he did. The answers are on Twitter. Somebody can go find this.
Oh, I know. Anyway, it's all good. I probably blew it way out of proportion.
It wasn't Jim Brewer where you almost fell over your own equipment.
Okay, so not Jim Brewer. I don't think it was Godfrey based on Godfrey coming on the show, right? I don't think it's Florentine. Florentine's very plugged into all this. TJ Miller apparently watches, so it wasn't TJ Miller. Who pays Chad a lot of money? Who pays Chad a lot of money?
That was, yeah.
How many years ago was that? Quasi Melton, Roy Cohn. Yeah, we got it the first time. Quasimodo. Instead of Quasimodo, Quasi Melton. This is Chad Zumock. He wrote on the William Shatner roast. No.
Mr. Rapey Ray.
Just had to go down the list.
Mr. Rapey Ray.
And I'm sending a psychiatrist from him.
MLC gender reveal part.
Steel Toe, Corey Adams. I mean,
wow.
Seriously.
Let's just
he's gonna. It's embarrassing. I mean, the fact that he's so wrapped up in his feelings. It's like,
I mean, to
then,
be able to say
Yeah, and then he's gonna put Steel Toe out of business again. Outrageous that he's like, I'm gonna go after Corey Adam again. It's like
nobody. We haven't gone after Corey Adam in like 2 weeks. What is he talking about? Like, also, like, who cares? Corey Adams a fucking idiot. Yeah, we're gonna laugh at folk on the internet and the shit they produce. Sorry, man. Reaction content is very popular now. It just is. It's why you've pivoted to it. It's like, I mean, I love how this guy just hates everything he becomes. Chad's a fucking loser with no morals, man. These guys are losers. It's like, hello. Chairman Meowtech, Nick Swardson. Swardson don't want to lose Holly Weird Buddies. Oh no!
And then he's gonna put Steel Toe out of business again. I also want to
like, what is he making up? Melton's trying to put Steel Toe out of business again. Like what?
apologize for Neil, even if I am adopted. Yeah, it's embarrassing, Chicken Man. It's embarrassing. I mean, the fact that he's so wrapped up in his feelings. It's like
Neil is.
I mean, to be able to.
I was like, what is happening?
Say.
Kevin's not wrapped up in his feelings, though. Kevin's just, oh no, I kicked the thing and it undid. Kevin's not wrapped up in his feelings. Neil is. He's wearing him like a secure blanket. Kevin's lashing out. Kevin's just radiating angry energy like a nut.
Things like that with a straight and take yourself seriously is like it's a gift.
Yeah, but also, but you know what? Also, he said he was like in 3 months, he said he's a star fucker. So he said basically if he admitted to it.
I don't care about Neil.
I'm an alcoholic.
Stick it to you.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. But like, what was the follow up?
At his house at the time. That was
so
when
he said just
no, basically like, yeah, that's Buddy Gino was saying.
Oh my god! Just so you know.
So
I just can't imagine being like
Kevin's texting people on behalf of Chad right now, and in a minute he'll go, "I texted everybody."
Just so you know, you might.
I was staying at his house, so I just was like, all right. I mean, listen, I was busy, so I didn't really have time to go. Neil for you.
Same race.
Definitely brown. She wasn't black. She was
okay. She didn't text me. Ask her.
Did I even read this? Oh, embarrassing. Fuck Bob Levy. That stepdad texted him that chat. Grandma's Bob Sly baby.
From Kumia's country?
Super chat. I'm addicted to super chats.
From that visit to Kumia country?
Was out of the closet.
And writing a tell-all?
I probably lost weight, to be technically.
Swartz is out of the closet.
And writing a tell-all?
All right, he's on his phone.
Motherfucking beans, Charlie. Yeah, Chad, you got to tell us.
No. I can't.
Okay, I'll dance around it. I'll dance around it.
Can we just talk?
Okay, Kevin's gonna dance around it. So let's see what he gives us here.
Without using names?
I won't say. Listen, Melton, he can't. Melton.
So Adam's like slapping his face, like, "Oh, you're giving it all away." What? I did nothing to Chad today.
Can't not be.
Good job dancing around it.
The thing about Melton is he's a piece of shit. So it's like.
The thing about Melton.
That's just how it goes. So again, I don't know why he's even.
Remember when he was always like every day, look, Melton's funny. Melton does a good show. I watch Melton's show. I find myself waking up early just to watch Melton's show. I take my kids to school. I watch Melton's show. Look, Melton's funny, man. Melton's funny. That's a fact. Now it's just like the thing about Melton. Giant piece of shit. Same as Chad. Melton knows what he's doing. Melton runs events. He's been doing this a long time. He's got it. He knows what's up. I'm going to be part of it. It's great. Now that Chad's not part of it, Melton's a loser. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's going to suck. His life's he's in Hawaii. His life sucks.
Been coming to Atlantic City, so people are like he's coming to steal broccoli and Bentley. I'm like,
where did this come from? Again, everything's at Kevin. Everything's to get Kevin. He's such a paranoid fuck. He's coming to get broccoli and Bentley. I can't control what men do. It'd be insulting to treat them that way. That's what Kevin's doing. We saw what happens when you lose broccoli, Kevin. We saw you yesterday when you thought you lost broccoli. You started your show about it. I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm not going to go if broccoli's not going to give me money. Have I ever mentioned broccoli or talked about broccoli? Has given some things here, but like could have been a fake broccoli even. I don't even. What are we talking about? This is paranoia personified. Hit the like button, you 415 cowards. You contributed to this. Karma, TJ Miller, Swartzen, Florentine Godfrey. My tweet today, Chad Zumock is low. What was Chad Zumock insinuating when bringing up someone's daughter's school in a private message? Is Chad looking up where enemies of his where his enemies go to school? I have phone numbers to your daughter's school and more. Keep pushing it, cunt. Yeah, so that's what Kevin did or Chad did. So when Chad has to answer for his own words and his own emails and the way he treats people, he doesn't like it. And guess what, Chad? A lot more of this is coming out. A lot more of this is coming out. Joe Howard has so much dirt on Chad, and Joe Howard has another guy, I think, who's going to come tell some Chad tales. All these people you fucked over in Cleveland and then moved, well, guess what? They all saved your heinous fucking actions. And now that they're leaking out, people don't want to be involved. So I hope more people don't go tweet this and share it and spread the word to people who still have careers like Nick Swartzen. And maybe they don't believe Melton. Melton's a piece of shit. Don't believe anything he says. Okay. Maybe other people should share it. If Little Piggy got upset about one, ooh, you're a piece of shit who can't fight his own battles, so he has to play outside of the fucking arena of rules that a polite society has. We do podcasts where we make fun of people. That's what we do. You're a comic. Use your words. Paint a picture. There's a reason people don't watch your podcast. It's not Melton stole all your fans. I said this early on in the dabbleverse. All you got to do is come in with a little bit of effort and make incremental improvements from time to time and show people that you're not just taking their money, that you're willing to put in some time, effort, and sweat of your own to give people back something that's entertaining. Now, you have to combine that with a little bit of talent. But yeah, man, I people do see how little you put into it when someone who puts more into it comes along. Of course. How could it go any other way? And then instead of shining up your own shoes, you keep yelling at other people that they should take theirs off and throw them into the river. Why is Ray wearing shoes? Why is Melton wearing shoes? These are new enough. Clean your house. Make your bed. Build your studio. Instead of telling other people to quit. I don't get it. I don't get it. Count the money. I'm mad at this guy for not counting my money. I want to be on the scoreboard. I don't think I'm at the top. That's not why I want to be on it. I'd like to know when the needle moves. I'd like to know when I pass somebody. I'd like to know when it's going really bad for me. Kevin doesn't want someone counting his money because Kevin doesn't want genuine stats. Adam, how's it going? Tell him it's going good. It's going great. Tell him the numbers aren't down, Adam. They're not. See? Sounds official. Print. I mean, Jesus Christ. What if someone else counted them and you just saw the numbers every day? I don't want to see that. Well, yeah, why would you? Why would you if they're going down? And then I'd get more and more angry. You know, take it out on everybody around you. I'm not going to pay gas anymore. Why? You're making more money than ever. Your numbers are up. You were willing to bet. Yeah, but I'm greedy. Makes sense. Your numbers are up. You're making more than ever, but you're bitching about tax. You're cutting guest pay. Adam's not working as many days a week. Ooh, okay. Sounds real. You scream about it every day, so that's how I know you're doing well. Most of the Fortune 500 companies, press people never stop writing press releases in all caps going, we're doing better than everyone, idiots. Bet me. Procter & Gamble is based in Cincinnati. Okay. That's a real press release. Oh, wait. No, they don't have to. They release their numbers all the time.
Like, okay, and then what? So also he don't have any friends. So he's got to like invite himself to my party? What?
And
but now everyone's
now it's Kevin's party. It was like 3 guys in a sports book. Kevin's party. How much have you put into the party, Kevin? Where's everybody going to meet? You know, at least for months before the August one, he was screaming, we're going to meet here. 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 Does everybody know what we're doing Sunday for Super Bowl? No? Right. Your party? Your party.
invited themselves.
Everyone's showing up. John, me, Gino, Casey Armstrong.
75% of the people going are mad at each other. Like, is it going to be? It's going to be like a weird passive aggressive rumble.
Casey Armstrong's coming. This is going to be a hoot. This is going to be a hoot. I mean, imagine Casey Armstrong, Melton, Stuttering John, Gino, Tukey, and what other fans want to hang out, all at a bar having a drink, and Kevin and Chad in the corner going like fucking losers. Now, again, they're not wrong, but which group of losers is at least enjoying the night? Kevin, this is my impression of Kevin at this Super Bowl, and you know I'm right. I mean, he's going to be looking over his shoulder the entire evening. I mean, he's paranoid as fuck. Because first of all, the security guards ain't real. We all know that. The security guards ain't real. And I guess he doesn't believe me. I guess when I say I'm not a fighter, I'm a pussy, no one's coming to hurt you, I wish we could just have a drink and be cool, but you've made it very clear that's not going to happen. So respect. I won't get in your way. I shall not gaze upon thee, sire. That's fine. That's fine. But you still won't be able to relax. So you'll still think someone's after you or someone's hired somebody or I don't know. It almost makes me think they've done that, you know? Like, what if they've hired somebody to kill Bob? What if they've hired a muscle man to beat me up on my walk from the they-them restroom? You know, people who suspect and are paranoid are usually the people who are breaking the rules and doing creepy shit. It's like Chad can't stop threatening people's children, but I'm the one who it's not a good look when Melton's doing this. It's like, what?
Anyway, I mean, like, somebody's gonna stand.
No,
in
Bob's not
separate
going to come
corners?
because people. Bob was talking about today on the show. He goes, Kevin, Kevin's going to film the whole thing, so this way no one can get at him. So he basically gave himself an excuse to not show up to beat me half to death because.
Hold on, Bob's not coming now? Did he say that? Bob said somebody gifted him a free suite. I thought Bob was definitely coming.
I'm going to film it, and then he'll go to jail. So I'm like, oh, that's a good idea, Bob. I'll walk around my phone with Kevin's Piazza phone the whole time, and no one will do nothing.
I hope that happens. Oh my God.
Borgo, I hate to do this to you, Borgo, but I think we're gonna need more than $10. I'm kidding, of course. I don't even give a shit. All I know is
I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit, but I will stay here and come on twice a day. $2.
No, Chad, you better fucking calm down.
I'm good. I'm on top of
You
that.
just said woo.
Yeah, like Ric Flair.
Yeah, but unsolicited,
It was,
nothing precipitated
It was
it.
celebratory.
Yeah.
Send Gillis the link. There's a pre-employment verification quiz that he made. It was really funny. Oh, he just made it?
And so we need to send him the link because he's just standing by waiting for links.
There's a pre-employment verification quiz skit he made. It was really funny. I can't wait. Chad, did you text Shane?
No. Want me to?
No, I don't.
No, you want me to? Chad loves being the guy who can hook you up with the guy. That's what I've realized. Chad's entire self-worth is predicated upon him knowing people. It really is all he cares about. There's never been a bigger starfucker. I get, I don't know what word to say, than Chad Zumock. Somewhere, I started comedy in 2003, and somewhere around 2005, after working for 2 years and taking photos with headliners that I worked with and stuff, I stopped doing it because it felt gross. I was like, who are these photos for? Me and Bob Saget. Who are these photos for? Me and, who's another dead? Who's that big fat dead guy? Say nay. John Panette. I'm never going to do anything with him. I'm never going to. And the only thing people use him for today is like when somebody dies, they post up. And Chad loves doing this. And on the anniversary of the death, and on Brody's birthday, and on the benefit anniversary of the. Chad's entire self-worth is dependent completely upon knowing people, having numbers. Everyone's his friend. He tweeted about Shane Gillis and SNL and then yelled at everybody who went after him like, Shane's my friend. T.J. Miller's my friend. Godfrey's my friend. Florentine's my friend. You want me to text him? You want me to call him? I got his number. He says this kind of stuff all the time. It's the most important thing to him. Being the guy who knows the guy or who can get the guy or who knows a guy who knows a guy. Chad loves that. Radio station guys love that shit. They got the hookup for the tickets, sports events. Radio guys love being the guy. I mean, I'm surprised Chad didn't move to Vegas and become like one of these guys who can get you VIP and lounges and shit, bottle service. Strip club access, these kind of losers, trouble in Vegas types.
give two shits if you do.
Did he mention us at all?
He mentioned you and Ray.
I mean, I listened at 49 minutes. I haven't heard anything, but
You saw it when Godfrey comes on MLC. Chad's beaming, loves it that he was the guy who made this happen. He did the same thing when I came on. When Kevin approved, he loved being the guy that hooked Melton up. And then you hear the anger when it goes the other way. When Ray had me on Rock Bottom podcast, what did Chad lost his mind. Ray, he opened for me. I known Ray way longer. Ray, no, Chad, no. Ryan Dalton's going on Ray's show. I've known Ryan Dalton since high school. I've known him longer. Apropos of nothing, out of nowhere. No one's talking about anything. Ray's like, I got Ryan Dalton on the show today. I've known Ryan Dalton longer than Ray. Okay. What do we do now? Should Ray quit his podcast and walk into the sea? How does it work? The fuck are you talking about?
Is Chad linked to Crystalia, Brennan's versus the world?
He's a friend of mine. Crystalia is a friend of mine.
I'm cool with Chris.
Nailed it.
Better out than in, Chad. Oh.
Imagine bragging about being cool with Crystalia. Oh, the guy who makes women brand themselves and brainwashes them into a cult before their 20th birthday? For their 18th birthday? I love that guy. We're cool. I'm down with Nambla. That's what Chad just said. Jesus Christ. We're cool. Overwhelming evidence of insane atrocities perpetuated on young girls by a predatory male. We're pretty dope. We play Xbox. It's like, wow.
Doodle, $5. Thank you. Better out than in, Chad. Keeping it in makes you drink.
It's more important to Chad to know the guy. You know what I mean? I can put you in touch with Spacey. A lot of people think Epstein's dead. I know a guy.
Right, she's right. You gotta say what's happening because otherwise the stress will make you drink.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sick right now, so even if I wanted to drink, I
take some NyQuil then. Drink something.
Yeah, there's alcohol in there, right?
Yeah. Anytime somebody suggests something common sense to Chad that he should have thought of on his own, like get a couch. 3 years he lived in an apartment without a couch. Melton starts making fun of him for not having a couch, and then 3 months later, he buys a couch. Chad, get a couch. Yeah, I know. I'm sick right now. Take NyQuil. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
Will make you drink.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sick right now, so even if I wanted to drink, I
take some NyQuil then. Drink something.
Yeah.
Good idea. My whole right leg's on fire right now. It really hurts. It's inflamed. Dump it in water. Yeah. I was about to. Chad, it's a red light. Take your foot off the gas. Yeah.
There's alcohol in there, right?
Yeah, there is. But the joke with the Joe Rogan thing is because at 49 minutes, they talk about guys that are bad at comedy that bomb for 10 straight years. But
I didn't even hear this part. Yeah.
Keep doing it. So that's why you're saying I'm talking about you and Ray. I figured it was something like that. I just had to find the spot.
I figured it was, everyone knew it wasn't real, but Chad thought there was a slight possibility that his buddy Shane Gillis was taking a break, again, from working feverishly on an SNL monologue that is going to absolutely demolish the institution of SNL, hopefully. Big expectations, Shane. And also the Bud Light sponsorship, but he did have a few moments to sit down with Rogan and geek out about Ray DeVito and Chad Zoom. I mean, can you imagine? He thought there was a real shot. Maybe they did.
So there was no mention of the name.
No, not by name.
He said, so there was no mention of my name. Oh, boy.
Gotcha.
Even Bert said my name on Rogan once. Once upon a great moon. Chad'll hate that. Somebody find that. I mean, that'll be a tough one to find. I guess with transcripts, maybe. He was talking about a joke that I used to have that every time I run into people that they would tell me Bert told them this joke of mine and he loved this joke of mine. I'm one bong behind, I believe. Sorry, let's play.
Thank you, Doodle. Godfrey got Chad shaking. Chad, you got me nervous.
Yeah, I was just throwing a curve. That's all it was. Just a little curveball. We're good. We're back. John Carson, $5 at this point. Armless waiter Chad is making me yearn for boring ass Ray. Pick up your game for Saturday, Mudman. I want to come to AC. I want to be
Mudman.
Mudman.
Are you all right? Did you shake it off? Are you cool?
Yeah, I'm shaking it off.
I'm
like Taylor Swift over here.
Did you make the?
Yeah.
So Kevin's texting. Oh, that's cached. Oh, that's bad.
With people and
we're calm. Situation's calm.
But also,
so Chad doesn't want that out there. These suicide emails, these I know where your daughter goes to school emails. Chad doesn't want these out there. Just saying.
So listen, not that you're looking for advice, but I mean,
people are saying it was Godfrey. I don't know. By the way, Godfrey came on the show today and it didn't come up or it wasn't weird. I don't believe it was Godfrey. The stakes seemed a lot higher. And why is Kevin speaking up? Chad's way closer with Godfrey than Kevin. But it took Kevin to calm this situation down. It can't be Swartzen either then, right? Does Kevin talk to Swartzen? That makes it more likely to be Godfrey because at least they work at the same New York clubs. I don't know.
Seems like the reason why people can do things like this is because you send messages to people that are maybe not nice, or maybe you.
Oh, so it is this. 100% it was this tweet telling people to kill themselves and do that kind of shit. Anonymous, without saying too much about the court case, can you at least tell us how much money you off that stupid hoe? Can you tell us how much money you off that stupid hoe? Okay. I can't because I don't know what that means. Chori Queso. I would spend more brain power on it, but it's $3, you know. Chori Queso, $2. Congrats on 11K. Thank you. I guess I did hit it or I'm being trolled. I don't know. Bill Bixby, member for 5 months. Will this be up later or do I need to join the Overdose Light and send you my smoked canned sausage? This will be up later. It's up now, but it's also gonna be up later. It's up later, but it's also up now.
You do things when you're drunk, and then they screenshot them, and it's. I don't know if that's what it was, but it seemed like something like that. It's incriminating.
So it is that. And Chad could lose work. And Chad's a guy now. Chad is a comedian that cannot post his schedule. All Chad shows get announced the only reason that the Atlantic City show was announced so far in advance is because Chad's self-producing this. He has to sell his own tickets. It's not a comedy club that'll sell tickets for him. And it's in this world already. It's only loser comics from this world. So there's no exposure to the outside. He really doesn't want this Nick Swartz and Godfrey, real comedians, don't want anything to do with this world. And Chad gets embarrassed that he's stuck here and dependent on it for money. Without the dabbleverse and without Chad and people like Chandler and Mosca and Gladwell Rape and all this stuff, he wouldn't have rent. He really wouldn't. So he's stuck here singing for his supper, but he also is faced with this thing where I can't let my contacts, my good buddies, my everything that I am depending on my personality, my identity is who I know. So I can't let my Rolodex of, good friends, the funniest people on the planet, think I'm hilarious. Okay. I mean, again, people in Hollywood just glad hand and say anything. It's part of why, like, I just like, it's disgusting. It really is. Everyone talks behind your back and everyone's nice to your face. That's just Hollywood. I'll tell you to your face. When you ask for claps 4 times during a special, you're not a good stand-up. Also, you think Godfrey and Swarton are the funniest people on the planet? Ay, ay, ay. I can't explain to you the petri dish of losers you're in. I mean, it's pathetic, Chad. It's really sad. Scrambling for whatever this is.
Sure that you don't do more incriminating things, because then people can hold it against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No
it's all
face,
good.
no case.
You know what I think? I think Melton's mad at that picture, and he's taking it out on Chad because he didn't comment on the picture. He didn't comment on the picture because even yesterday when I said he was a armless waiter, I mean, when I said he was a hunchback or a humpback whale, he did a live stream. I didn't watch, but he did a live stream and he called it like humpback whale or hunchback or whatever. But then when I posted the picture, and again, I had that picture since last year. I didn't even know it. I didn't take the picture. Somebody did, and after he watched the show yesterday, he sent it to me. After I posted the picture, no comment from Fatty Patty.
So I still haven't been to Kevin's thing and seen the picture. Is it the same picture? So if Kevin posts something and I don't see it, Kevin can't even fathom me not seeing it. If I post something, Melton, of course, looks it up obsessively. Melton's, of course, hitting refresh on my feed obsessively like I do to everyone else. What a fucking loser this makes you look like. I don't even tag Kevin when I talk shit about him because I don't want to bug him. He don't care about any of this. If you want to see it, you can come look at my profile. I'm not trying to bug Kevin. Fans will tag it and send it to him. I don't care about that either. I'm just trying not to bug him. So basically what I'm saying is when he blocks me, which is probably coming because he's Chad and a bitch, it'll be literally because of what's being said, not because of me. I won't be tagging him. I'll just be talking about him. Somebody will send it to him or somebody will tag him in it on a reply. And then he will block me for it. And what that essentially means is I can't look at anything Melton says anymore. It's too much. It's too much. What is he being accurate over there? Not interested. He probably blocks the guy who counts his show too. He's like, I don't want to know. I'm not interested in real numbers. The ones in my head are big. I'm going places.
So usually he's got something to say, whether it's about my wife, my money.
So I didn't see the photo. And again, he's given me 12 hours? Not even. He posted it late last night. And now it's the afternoon. He's not doing an emergency show about the photo I posted. What a pussy. It's like, what?
How my numbers are down, how my views are down.
Oh, now we've already pivoted. It's not about the photo anymore?
All the shit that he likes to talk about. When the picture came out, because he knew it was him. Anybody was like, is that him? It's him. Because I know.
And now he's made up this argument that like he's going to say it's not him. It's him. It's him. No one's denying it's me. No one. And he's just fighting ghosts. It's him. It's him. Say it's not him. Who wants to bet it's not him? It is him. He'll say it's not, but it is him. It's him. Everybody knows it's him. It's a real photo. It's him.
Know exactly where we were. I didn't take the picture. I'm not going to stand around and take a picture of Melton. He's going to see me taking a picture of him. Not that I would take a picture.
I mean, anybody can take photos. Take a video. Take a photo. Wait till everybody gets a hold of it. Oh, wow, he's fat? We didn't know.
Of him. But then I know the guy
What's the refund policy for Hackamania? I don't think there'll be room for me and my +1. Now that I've seen Melton, the venue can't be fire safe. You ever seen a grease fire that size? It goes up almost immediately. Quicker than a flour factory.
Standing right next to him, not the black guy, the other guy, and Adam probably does too. But
Yeah, we all know him.
He's a super chatter. He's a friend of the show. We play poker with him. Anyway, and it was perfectly his. So Melton always likes to comment on everything, but he didn't comment on that fucking picture because he knew it was him. Some people are probably like, "That's."
Because he knew it was him. He didn't comment on it because he knew it was him. Fuck. Like, what is happening? What is actually happening? I can't even like figure out how he's getting to these insane conspiracy theories for him to fight. I posted a picture. Melton definitely saw it. Can I show you why? Can I show you why? I don't see a lot of Kevin Brennan tweets or interact with a lot of Kevin Brennan tweets. We were laughing about this on the Discord this morning, Kevin. You old senile fuck. I don't know if I can do this. X Kevin Brennan. Is this it? What's his thing? Kevin Brennan 666? Oh, it's MLC Podcast. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm really out of it. This is why I don't see a lot of Kevin Brennan stuff. We were laughing about this today. Kevin Brennan posts shit he's amazed at like a boomer, like my aunt. There'll be like a fight where a guy knocks a guy out and Kevin Brennan retweets it like, whoa. That guy really punched that guy. Whoa. Did you see that? I gotta share that one. Today, a tweet of his that I did see. I didn't even bring this up because it never crossed my mind because I didn't see the other picture. I couldn't imagine it. Today, a tweet of his that I did see. A video of a lady setting a table. I wish I was fucking making this up. What's more embarrassing than an old lady coming in and telling you to take a nap? You sharing a video of a lady setting a table. It's up there with taking a picture of a flower. I wish I was kidding. Please tell me it's here. Show me that old lady. Show me that lady setting the table. Okay, this is a different one. This is a totally different picture. Okay, I had not seen this. So here's a picture of me. How do I get my mouse up there? I can't. Sorry, I don't have a TV, so fuck. There it is. So here I am. Pretty humped. Pretty back. Sorry. If this makes you vomit, don't come. I mean, imagine even taking this photo. What's on his phone? What an insane man. Sorry about my shoes and my bow legs. I see all the complaints. I know. I'm bow-legged. My shoes suck. What a loser. What a loser with his stick arms. What is going on? Okay, anyway, that's not the one. Where's the lady setting the table? It was crazy, Kevin. This is also the reason, he tweets so much. It's like I'm part of an email forwarding chain. Kevin, where's the lady setting the table? Here's a guy. Oh, my God. Here's a guy going over a bridge to get to a boat. Huh. Did you ever? Quick question. Did you ever? He didn't duck and go under he went over and then jumped. Did you ever? Pretty clever. Very, very cool. Share. I can't even imagine that. Where's the lady? Here it is. Amazing. Amazing. Centrifugal force. Huh, who knew? Crazy. She sets the. Yeah, sorry that I missed the picture of Melton amongst you sharing wonders of the world, like a lady setting a table and a man jumping on a boat. What's next? A guy making a clay pottery? That'd be cool. You ever seen a man handle a snake? Post some more cool vids. What the fuck? I mean, what's the what did he even write? Setting a table using rotational. See, it's not even ironic. There's no joke. Like, let's see a black do this. There's nothing. Just a retweet. Just a retweet of Science Girl. Small pleasures. Neil is greater than Kevin, people are saying. I mean, how is you sharing that table being made any different than Neil sharing his feelings? You saw something you think is neat, like my Nana, and sent it to me. I mean, that's like a postcard. It's gay. It's gay. By the way, I follow a lot of those fuck around and find out channels and watch those guys fighting and wrestling alligators and all that kind of shit. It's hilarious. Never once have I gone, the people gotta see this. At least without a joke. You're not even writing a joke. You're just like, this is a neat way to set a table that my friends and family are going to want to share. So, yeah, I'm sorry I missed the tweet. And then in his conspiracy, early onset, addled brain, he's like, Melton saw it, and he's too afraid to respond. You know why? Because he knows it was him. He knows it was him. As if anyone's going like, that's not Melton. He knows it's him. The prosecution rests. The prosecution rests. Hit the like button. Big thanks to today's executive producer, Bob Levy for life. Bob Levy for life. We appreciate you and your continued support of this program. You can become an executive producer of this program and join our High Rollers Elites as well as the ones on the screen. Of course, we have Mason in Portland, Drive By, Flimsy Greenberg, Steve H., and Mark Abatista, who, if you really can get me a Wagyu. Chad Buzmak was saying I skipped his thing. I don't think I did. But if I did, I do apologize. Melton, how can I get an investor in on this super tip grift company on the ground level? Also, will this be up later again? I got to reorganize my board. Can't smoke sausage. All right, I think we're good. We're caught up. We're going to get out of here. Tell Pat Dixon to send me the link later. Oh, Pat Dixon's probably on now. Go watch Pat Dixon. And buy a ticket to Hackamania. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Or it's going to be cringe. But either way, you'll get to meet a lot of the losers you spend every day in the chat with, and you don't want to admit it, but they are some of your closest friends. I wouldn't want to admit it either. I'm developing feelings for Ga. I wouldn't want to say that out loud. You know? It feels wrong in the back of your throat. Hackamania.com. Grab some tickets today. And, no, I would never want to disappoint you, Chad Buzmak. I would never want to do that to you. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the show. Grab yourself an Overdose membership. And tomorrow's Wednesday, Tukey in the morning. And no show Friday morning, of course, because I'll be in AC. But we will have a show with Bob Levy Friday. Maybe another stream in the afternoon once I get to the hotel and get set up. Look forward to that. Follow us on Twitter, NLO, and Instagram, NL Onions, okay? I think that's about all the plugs I can take. Gah is fun to say.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick melting faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold. The family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like.